See if it works.
Alrighty, let me go back here.
Yep.
Descriptions.
All right, everybody.
There's your video.
Oh, that ain't it.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
It's live.
Welcome, everybody, to... Mike, am I allowed to say it?
It's your trick.
Am I allowed, though? Am I allowed to say the name of it? I'm scared.
Fuck it. Like, it ain't trademark.
I'm scared, Mike. I'm scared. I'm scared.
That would be like if I said, welcome to utter random crap. Like, it's not trademarked or copyrighted.
No, the word crap is trademarked. So, welcome, everybody, to The Triggered Podcast, which I started 10 years ago. And then I changed the name 15 fucking times, and now I started it again. But welcome, everybody. And if you're here for, like, fucking prank calls and shit, that's not going to happen today. I mean, it might, depending on how much I drink. But, we're planning on just explaining all of our Gettysburg fun. Because I don't even know how many times we've been to Gettysburg, but we've had such a fucking blast. Like, even if it gets rained out, we just sit outside and just, like, we went to the Colton and it just fucking poured. Remember that shit? We just sat outside and bullshitted, but.
Oh, yeah.
We always have such a good time when we go. And so I just figured we would talk about that today, or, you know, whatever comes up. Who the fuck knows? I'm drinking. I've had one whiskey and I just cracked a beer. So, I don't know. When I met Mike, when I met Mike years ago, we didn't really talk much, and then we started playing Phasmophobia. And what's up, Jenna? What's up, Tommy? Fucking viral. So we started playing Phasmophobia, and then we just got to bullshit, and we were like, yo, man, we should go to Gettysburg on Halloween. I know we planned that shit in, like, July.
Yeah, you know that thing that she's giving us?
I'm going to go ahead and mute real quick, but you can talk to the others and stuff.
Shit. So we had planned on going to, we were like, yo, we should go to Gettysburg and check out some ghosts and shit in July. We should go for Halloween. And we ended up doing that. It was like 3 months in the making. And we hooked up in Gettysburg. And the first time we went, it just so happened it was Halloween weekend, October 31st. And dude, it was 96 degrees when we got there, which kind of made it weird. But we hooked up, and Mike was a little earlier than me, so he went out and did some sightseeing and shit. And I remember Mike had like this wool hat on, like it was fucking wintertime. He was sweating like a fucking stuffed pig. I got Phasmophobia. We haven't played that in so fucking long. You're not allowed to metal detect there, man. If you get caught, it's like fucking a big deal. They won't let you do it. It's a big no-no. Because I thought about doing that too. They won't let you do it. There's signs everywhere, no metal detecting. They don't want you taking nothing off that battlefield. And of course, that was our first experience at the Budget Host Inn. When I was looking for hotels, I just picked one that was like in town and it was cheap. And it was a fucking shit hole. I mean, but it's right in town though. Like you step out your door and you look, right there's the National Cemetery. It's the area is just fucking perfect, but it's a fucking shithole. And the guy who owns it's this Indian cheap bastard, and he don't put any money into it. Like, we walked. Mike, check out Mike's first video from when we went to Gettysburg. He found there's a Coke machine in the parking lot. It don't take debit cards. It only takes like dollar bills, and it's so fucking old.
Yeah, I remember saying it was like fucking ancient or something like that.
You said, look at this, an 80s Coke machine, but like there was no Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite. It was all like fucking tape and written on there. Like you had to just guess.
Piece of duct tape on it, and it said like Diet Coke on a duct tape.
And then every room had a coffee can outside the door, and we were like, what the hell's that for? That was for cigarette butts. The place is like just a big, the hotel is just like a big party central, man. It's unfucking real. Like the riffraff that shows up at this fucking place. We had no clue what we were in for the first time, and we got there. Like I said, we got there. It was Halloween weekend, and it was like 85. It was like 88 degrees. Remember that fucking shit, man? It was so hot.
Oh, it was bad. Yeah.
And you had that wool hat on. Like I had a hoodie on. Like it's almost winter. And
Yeah.
I don't even think I brought shorts, man. I brought I think I brought a t-shirt, but it was so damn hot. We ended up going to get ice cream. It was so fucking hot. But the first night when it got, it's now, you gotta remember now, it's November. It's October 31st, November 1st. So it's getting dark at like what, Mike, 5, 6?
Yeah, because it was like Indian summer, like in October. So yeah, it was pretty hot. So we must have went out. It had to have been maybe around 5 or so, because that's when the sun started going down, like 6 o'clock or 7 or something like that.
And also, we
Yeah.
didn't know where we were going. This was the first time I've been there in like 20 years, and Mike was never there. So since I'm an hour away and he's an hour away, we figured that's a perfect place to meet and do some ghost hunting. So we just hopped in the fucking cars and we went out looking. And the first thing we did was we found like this cemetery. What was it called? Like Old Alms.
Yeah, the Old Alms House Cemetery.
And after doing research, like we didn't really do much research, but afterwards we did. And there's like a lot of soldiers and shit buried there. And we took videos and we took EMFs, and we didn't really catch shit, but just a shit ton of orbs. But we went around over the corner and we stopped and we were looking at this like field. By now it's pitch black. Now this is like, if you watch Mike's video, you can see a glimpse of it, and he's zoomed in full blast, so it ain't really that clear. But we were like, there's a fucking woman walking across this field in pitch black wearing like a white dress, and she had no flashlight, no nothing. You remember that shit?
Yeah, because she came out of the cornfield. They had corn stalks grown there, and we were watching it. And I had just got my camera able to zoom in with what I could, as dark as it was, and we are just watching her walk right on by. She didn't have anything in hand, and she walked just past the wooden fence for the cemetery. She made the left, and then she disappeared. We didn't see her again.
And it was weird because she didn't have a flashlight, she didn't have nothing, and then she just disappeared. And I honestly, till this day, I think we saw a ghost, man. Like, I really do.
Yeah, just for somebody to come emerging from the fucking cornfield, like them stalks are like 6 feet high.
Now, 20 some years ago, I went on a ghost tour and they kind of set this up, but there was nobody around. It was just me and him, and which is weird because it's Halloween, so we figured there'd be people everywhere, and there wasn't. I think it was just too hot. Now, I went on this ghost tour like 20 some years ago, and they kind of set it up. They had people dressed in that period who came out from behind buildings and shit, but it was fugazi. Like, I was like, that's fake. That's fake. You could just tell. This, though, it wasn't set up, because what were they setting it up for? There was nobody there but us. And it was just weird. There was no tour groups, no nothing. It was fucking weird. And that, I don't know. We talked about that all night. We were like, what the fuck was that? I honestly, truly believe that we saw a ghost, man. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah, I know when I got there, because I went with some of my family, and we met Jeff up there. So you had just stopped off. You were eating. You were having something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And we had walked up the street. I think it's Baltimore Street. I think it is.
I believe so.
And there's this small building, and they said it was a haunted objects museum. And I forgot how much we paid to get in. They also had a little gift shop in there, got some stuff for the kids. And then we went on a little tour, and they said I was going to film in there, but they said no cameras, no flash photography, none of that. Da, 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 da. I was like, ah, shit, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I wish you had those glasses back then.
I know. And we go in there, and the room is dark, but it's illuminated by LED strip lights that they got on the floor going around each aisle. So that's the only thing that you have lit up. And it was cold in there in some spots, but for the most part, I was just like sweating my ass off.
Well, I'll tell you. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. And I know, like, there's a couple things in there that are, they said that the tour guy said it was like cursed or haunted or whatever. Like, one of them was a chest. It was like an actual, like a treasure chest. And I forgot the story behind it, but she opened the chest up, and my ex, she put her hand inside, and she didn't touch anything. She just put her hand inside, and she got this weird feeling. And she said she started having this metallic taste in her mouth. Like there was just something that came out, or she picked up, or whatever. And they also had these dolls, these eerie looking fucking dolls up on the top shelf. I'm like, yeah. And she said, "You got to watch it because a couple of those up there will watch you. They'll watch you moving back and forth and all."
See ya.
And my daughter, my daughter was getting freaked out. She kept going, "Dad, Dad, look." I was like, "No, she ain't going to hurt you." But what got me was, and this is fucking hilarious. So we get to the end of the tour, and they have these chairs set up in the corner, and she tried to say that they were original chairs from Ford's Theater. And then she started going on with a little bit of stuff like,
see, I don't buy into that, but
yeah,
they're going to tell you whatever they're going to tell you whatever they want to tell you, but I don't get into that.
It was funny because she was trying to say, "Oh, did you know that Mary
Ford's
Lincoln
Theater ain't even in Gettysburg?" But anyway,
no. She's trying to say that Mary Lincoln had an affair with John Wilkes Booth.
I remember you telling me that, dude, and I'm like, I never heard that in my life. That's fucking stupid. Why would you even say that?
Like, after we got out of there and we walked up, we went to Tommy's Pizza, and then I'm sitting there just like looking at it, I'm like, I'm not seeing any fucking thing. Like, there's nothing about Mary Todd Lincoln and fucking John Wilkes Booth.
When I went 20 some years ago, we did a tour of the Jenny Wade house. Jenny Wade is the only civilian killed during the Civil War. And we were in this motherfucking house. It was Halloween again, and it was so goddamn fucking hot. And I remember like feeling like I was going to pass out. That's how hot it was in this house. Like, it was just so hot. And the groups of people, there was like 30 people who were in this little group. And this house is tiny. It's like a tree house, like a storage shed. And I had my girlfriend at the time with me, and I was telling her, like, I got to get out of here. It's too fucking hot. And I felt like I was going to pass the fuck out. Then we went in this other room, and it was ice fucking cold. And I think this tour was like $6 back then. And I remember saying to the tour guide, like, "What do you pump air in here or some shit?" And he's like, "No, man, $6. You think we can afford to do that?" And I thought about it, like, wow, it got really cold in this room. And they say when there's a ghost around, it was cold. The freakiest part was the fucking basement. They took us down there, but there was just too many people in this tour.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. Fucking, we're like 8 minutes in, and your buddy Kamisha's already here. That fucking retard. God damn, dude. You know what gets me about that fucking psycho stupid bitch? If you guys would leave me alone, I would just go away.
Nobody was talking about you.
How the fuck do we not leave you alone, you fucking crazy fucking... I get it, dude. She's retarded, dude. And you can't, I mean, I've said it a million times. The bitch is retarded. And retardation and insanity, when they mix together, you got the perfect storm. And if her mom gave a fuck, this wouldn't be happening. But Jenna blocked her already. Anywho. So that was the only time I went into the Jenny Wade house. I don't think you ever went in there. Next time we're going to have to do that because it is cool.
I wanted to, but like, look at the pictures. It just looks so cramped in there.
I know
there's no... Yeah, because there's no AC. There's no working AC, so it's hot as fuck. Shit, I would probably have to go in like the wintertime when it's like fucking frigid outside.
Dude, I'm telling you, when I went in there, it was so fucking hot. And then we went in this other room and it was ice cold. I can't explain it. But the only actual like paranormal event that I've ever had in Gettysburg was that fucking woman in the white dress. I mean, we've got millions of orbs. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story real quick. We found this bridge, the Suicide Bridge, and we hooked up with a bunch of people that were cool. And we just started walking around with them. And we're walking down this dirt road, and it's like, 2 a.m, and it's pitch fucking black. Mike shit his fucking pants. So fucking loud. And oh my God. Like, dude, this was like the loudest fucking fart that I seriously think I've ever heard in my fucking life. And then Mike went, "Demons be gone." And everybody started fucking cracking up, dude. I'm telling you, man, I almost pissed my pants laughing. You remember that, man? And there was like 5 girls with us. It was just so fucked up, man. It was so fucking funny.
I did it twice. I did it once on the bridge, and then we walked up the path because there's a road that connects the Eisenhower Bridge, and it loops on around into like a neighborhood, and then one forks off to the left and goes around the Sox Bridge. But we went up the road, not even maybe like a fifth of a mile, and we were taking a look at this opening on the side that goes into this big round field.
Well, let me cut you off. We had this guy with us called Derek, who he thought he was like Tom. He was a know-it-all, claimed to be this big tour guide, but like literally every fucking thing he told us was 100% not true. But
Oh my God.
That's why we found that thing off to the right, because he was talking about this is where Lincoln was shot at. And we're like, no. And then he's like, right here's where George Washington took a shit in the
Guys,
woods.
let me tell you about Derek. Like, when I first met him,
Hell of a nice guy. I'm not talking shit.
was
Hell of a nice dude.
Yeah, he was nice. I knew there was something off about him. He was there with a buddy of his, Alex. This is when Tom and I went to Soxbridge. That's how we met him. But the time that he met us down there, this is when Jeff finally got down there, and he met Jeff for the first time. He's in Civil War uniform,
yeah,
soldier uniform.
He's wearing a straight up Confederate soldier uniform, dude.
and my first thought's like, I don't know, but okay.
In the middle of fucking summer, he's got a full blown Civil War wool uniform on. I'm like, yo, Mike, look at this crazy motherfucker coming. And Mike's like, yeah, that's Derek. I'm like, oh God.
Like every so often, so he would carry like an EMP or EVP or something like that, and he'll walk around. If he gets some kind of reading or whatever, he'll hold his hand out. Is that Corporal Radar O'Reilly? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, and
is that Sergeant Frank Burns?
And he's making up like the shit that he was saying was legit. It was all legit. It just didn't happen in Gettysburg. You know, he was talking about like he told us. So Mike was doing a stream as we were leaving. And Mike's like, yeah, we're going to go find this general and this and that. And then when we came back, I looked it all up. I can't remember the general's name that got killed in Gettysburg, but I looked it up. And it literally said on the Wikipedia that the dude was never even in Gettysburg. He died in like Tennessee in like the first battle and shit. And I'm like, Mike, this guy was never even in Gettysburg. So then Mike's like, I need to apologize to y'all. But all the information this dude was giving us was just 100% wrong.
Yeah, he was mixing like a lot of different people who died. Like, okay, let's say
I don't think that he knew. I think honestly, I think that he thought the Civil War was only fought in Gettysburg. I think that's what he thought.
Probably.
Just my opinion.
Like, I get it. You got a lot of Civil War nuts out there. They like to study the stuff and all, and he's one of them. I mean, I admire him for that. But you got to be 100% precise with your information. You can't go out there and expect to tell somebody, oh, Captain Benjamin Franklin Pierce died in Gettysburg, but he lived down in Louisiana where he fought the war, you know? Because we even met, one trip that Jeff and I made, we were talking to this guy who was studying to be...
The drunk dude.
Yeah, he was studying to be a tour guide, and he failed the test, 10 times or some shit?
I thought he said like 15 times.
It had to be, because he said taking that test is a lot harder than
getting into Harvard.
What was it? Yeah, exactly.
He said that and then remember that I asked him. I said, "Is there any black people buried in the National Cemetery?" And he goes, "Nope, not one." So then I looked it up, and there's like 15 buried there. And I'm like, no wonder he keeps failing.
That's probably where he failed at.
Then he tried to get us to get in his car and shit. I mean, we're sitting outside and this dude's pounding fucking beers. And I was like, I'm hitting him with questions like, you know, that I already know the answers to, just to see if he's full of shit. And I'm like, hey man, where was the first shot fired? Which it was down by Cashtown Inn. And he's like, get in my car and I'll show you, little boy. Like I don't know if he was trying to pick us up and touch our ding-dings. I don't know, but it was weird. I'm like, I ain't getting in a fucking car with this drunk. He's fucking been sitting here slamming beers for an hour. Why would I get in the fucking car with the fucking guy?
Man, we would have been man raped in fucking Gettysburg.
Possibly.
I've been fucking Marcellus Wallace over fucking Gashtown.
It was definitely weird though, man. It was definitely weird. Hang on.
My God. And of course, like that same day, because we were neighbors with this couple who was up there for a week. And the lady was like, yeah, we brought like 10 cases of beer and shit.
Oh, that's no joke. And they were cool as shit.
Yeah, they were.
They were down there for like a World War II. What the fuck? Yeah, they were down there. The World War II museum down there, which I didn't even know existed, was doing like this big show. And they were there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And they would drink. Like we would get up in the morning and go outside and they're out there drinking. And they would drink all day. And then they would go to this museum. and drink there, and then they would come home and just get fucking hammered. They were the nicest people in the world, though, man.
They were. I think you still got a picture of us.
Yeah, I actually got their phone number. But then they were like, "Hey, how much tip do you guys leave?" And I'm like, "0. We don't leave shit." Why would we?
I remember getting home and you messaged me and you said, "Hey, that lady just messaged me and said that whoever cleaned our room was pissed because we didn't leave a tip."
Yeah, they were sitting outside as they cleaned our room and they were bitching that we didn't leave a tip. What? Leave you a tip for what? You're doing your job. And listen, they don't clean them rooms good. So
nope.
They look in there, and if your bed appears to be made, they're not touching it. Like, so I sleep on top of the bed. I bring my own blanket and I sleep on top of the bed. So when I leave, I fold my blanket up and take it with me. So it appears that nobody has slept in the bed. And then they just say, fuck it. And I'll tell you what, a couple trips ago, it was like we got back from doing whatever, and it was like 10 o'clock. And I forgot my blanket. So I pulled the comforter down, dude. Listen, this is 100% true. I got video, pictures.
I even got in one of my videos too.
I pulled the comforter down, and it looked like somebody was smoking and just ashed all over the sheets. And then there were cigarette burn holes all in the sheets and shit. So
yeah,
I'm like, it's 10 o'clock at night. I'm not going to bitch now, but I'm not sleeping on that nasty shit. So I just slept on top. And I don't think I used a blanket or anything. But the next day, we flagged down like the cleaning people, and we told them, and they were like, "Oh my God, I don't know how that happened." I'll tell you how it happened, because you didn't check the room. Yeah. Like these rooms are just nasty. I mean, if you bitch, they'll come in and they'll clean them good. But it either smells like, when you walk in the room, it either smells like piss or it smells like chemicals. Am I lying?
I don't know. Like, even that same weekend, so their maintenance guy came in. He rode his bicycle on his day off to check with something.
Oh yeah.
And while we were there with the ladies, I pointed something else out to him. So on the door where the handles are at, if you look at where the latch was at on the side, there was a big chunk of wood that was chewed out or scraped out from like the inside, like somebody was trying to get out. Like everything was still intact, but the latch was a little loose. And I told the girl, I said, "I'm not complaining, but I want to let you know."
Yeah, he was just like, "You all should know about this."
Yeah, it's a security measure. And the guy came over, he looked at it, he was like, "Oh, thanks for letting us know. I'll take care of that here pretty soon." I was like, "Okay." But every other time after that, like Jeff and I would pull the fucking the TV, that big dresser out that has a TV on it. You can see all the crumbs and dirt behind it. Shit.
Trash, tissues, just shit.
Like if you guys look at the last video that I did when we were in that suite, we were in that fucking suite, and I was like, "All right, let me inspect this shit." Okay, so the first thing I did, I was going around. I was checking the walls, like they had the fucking white stains on the walls and shit.
Yeah, what was that, man?
I don't know if they were using some kind of special cleaner on it or what.
Whatever it was, it ruined the walls. Like they had these like fake wood walls, and they were just like, it looked like somebody had taken like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like their hand just went, it looked like somebody was like scraping to get out. It was weird.
Yeah, and then when I got to my bed, this is the funniest thing. I was like, "Let's pull this shit."
The Burt Reynolds bed.
Oh my God, the Burt Reynolds bed. So I was like, because I noticed that, I was like, "Let's pull this up." And the first thing you see was fucking duct tape. Like it had a piss pad on it. Well, the first thing I noticed was like stains on the box spring. But then when I pulled it up,
wait. What happened when you sat in the motherfucker?
I felt like I was going to fall off that motherfucker. I thought the thing was going to fall through. I was like, "Oh shit, I'm not going to get up from this motherfucker."
And then the lamp above the bed was just hanging there by a thread, like by a wire. They were like, "Better not touch that shit."
You were sitting there like, "Watch this. Hey, get this lamp.
And that was the suite. I'm like, man, they better not blame us for this shit. Oh God!
Like when I was looking at the stains on the box spring and I lifted the mattress, I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "There's a piss pad on there. It's got duct tape on the side." I'm like, "What the?" And then like night two, I pulled the whole thing back. I was doing a live stream on TikTok, And I was like, what the fuck? There's piss on this son of a bitch now.
And yet we keep going back.
Yeah.
And the fucking toilets, like when you gotta like, oh dude, should we tell the fucking clogged toilet story?
Oh, let me get you guys on this. So Jeff and I went down there, and we're sitting outside, you know, we're having a bullshit moment and all, and he's like, I gotta take a shit. So he goes in the back to the bathroom, and I'm
now hold
there.
up. You gotta remember, me and Mike are big dudes. We ain't no skinny little bitches. The
And you guys
toilet
call them toilets.
the toilet seat is like this big. I mean, the toilet seat is like it's like this. And I'm thinking, how the fuck am I gonna get whatever? I got to shit. But go ahead.
But hell, I even remember when you first got to Gettysburg, and I told you, I said, dude, you're not gonna like these toilets. He's like, why? I was like, you'll see. Like I was like, if I got a shit, I'm going across the street to Friendly's.
Well, number one, you can't even really fit in the bathroom. And if you try to get a shower, it's so fucking slippery. It's like standing on ice.
Oh my god! I took a shower in there. I was like, nope. This is why I don't fucking. I'll wait to get home to fucking shower.
But anyway, go ahead and tell the shit story.
So I'm sitting there, and he messaged me, and he said, "Dude, this shit ain't going down." I was like, "Oh fuck!" So I messaged him like, Do you want me to see if Harlan can get a plunger? And he was like, man, I don't know what the fuck to do. It's rising. I can't get it to go down. So I was like, okay, I'll see if I can get a plunger from Harlan. So I call Harlan.
So Mike calls 911.
I said, hey, can we get a plunger down to room such and such? My buddy, he used it and he said it's not going down. He said, yeah, okay. I gotta go go over and do something real quick, but I'll get one down there. So I texted him back and I said, Harlan's bringing a plunger. He was like, dude, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, I got a hold of him. He's like, dude, I'm fucking with you. He's like, dude, I was fucking with you. I was like, what? So I get up from the chair, I walk in, he comes walking out from the bathroom smiling. He's like, dude, I was fucking with you. It went down. But he was like, no joke though. It took me several times to flush it. So I walked out. I was getting ready to call Harlan. And he was walking across.
Here he come holding this fucking plunger, walking down the goddamn road.
So I go to the laundry room where Harlan went in. I stopped him and I said, "Well, he got it up. He was just fucking with me." So he looks at Jeff and he just like has his look like. And Jeff was like, I was fucking with him. I didn't think he called a 5-0 on me.
Was that the weekend that we cooked?
I think it is, yeah. I think it was.
We brought a little grill with us and we cooked a bunch of food, and that fucking guy kept coming around mooching. And then we were like, yeah, go ahead and make a plate. And he took literally everything. I mean, we were done eating, but he took everything. There was like, we had shit, we're like, oh, we'll eat that in the morning or we'll eat that tomorrow, whatever. He took everything off the grill.
Yeah, because I brought a thing of those paper plates, and I was going to make him a plate of food. He's like, "Oh, I'll be over." So he walks over to his room. He has a room. He pays.
Yeah, he lives there. But we were going to give him a hot dog and a burger.
Yeah, he comes back with this big porcelain plate.
Yeah, and took everything. Yep. And me and Mike are just like, okay. But I mean, it was Saturday anyway, and we were leaving tomorrow. But we were going to eat those hot dogs and burgers in the morning and then split. Yeah, because their complimentary breakfast is a Twinkie and a cup of coffee.
That's all it is, and they tell you to take one.
Yeah, and we try to go back 2, 3, 4 times, but there's usually somebody in there watching you like a fucking hawk.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
Oh my god, man, the fucking stories, dude. And I know we've told the Tom stories 100 times, but maybe there's some new people here who haven't heard them. But so we were playing Phasmo, and I don't know if Tom invited himself or if we felt bad and invited him. Like, I don't remember what happened with that, but it kind of got a little hyped up. Like, oh, cool, there'll be 3 of us this time, you know. And I don't know. He fucking ruined it, man. He fucking ruined it. He just ruined it. Like, I don't want to dwell on that again and like repeat myself and tell all the Tom stories again, but we were there like 5 fucking minutes and he just starts pounding fucking alcohol, like beer and fucking rum. He brought 2 half gallons of rum and he ruined the fucking trip.
Yeah, he was just way too eccentric. Like, he was expecting us to have like a fucking party up in Gettysburg, like goes hunting and then just like get drunk and shit.
Yeah, we wanted to go out and do shit. Like I don't know if he wanted to get hammered drunk. Then he brought like 10 DVDs. Like, and I'm like, Mike, why did he bring all these fucking? Did he even bring a DVD player?
No, he brought the movies. Just do I still talk to Tom? I don't talk to him, but I will say, I went into his Discord one day. This was like a year ago because I went up to the Hydro to stay with him for a weekend, and I was like, I should log into his Discord and just.
Oh, that's right. You were here when you did that.
Yeah,
and then you left real quick. Then he started messaging you.
Yeah, but apparently, I guess, because the house belonged to one of Dana's relatives, and I guess something happened, and they just basically evicted him from the house. So,
well, let me tell you, when I first met Tom, he was a very fucking depressed guy, and here it was all an act. Tom's like disabled, like crippled, and he has no problem letting you know. Like that's literally all he talks about. But you can look at him and tell he has a cane. He wears a fucking glove on his hand, like. But he loves to talk about how crippled and disabled he is. And I felt bad for the guy. And then he was crying about he don't have no friends. And me being me, a nice guy, I messaged him, and I'm like, hey, man, I know I don't know you, but here's my phone number, dude. If you ever need to talk, I'm like, you're buddies with Mike, so you must be a cool dude. I didn't know all the backstories about how Mike and him had a falling out before. I didn't know any of that. And I didn't know he was kind of a fucking schizophrenic piece of shit. Once I gave him my phone number, it turned into like everyday fucking type thing. And, and it was like, dude, Tom, I got to go to work, man. Dude, I got shit to do. I know you don't. And all Tom would do is sit in his chair and just whine about being crippled, which, dude, I would hate to be in that situation, but he could work. I mean, there's no bullshitting about it. He could have a fucking job. A lot of people take advantage of that.
The way he presents himself, like he'll walk around without a cane. Now, his story was he was in a car accident over 10 years ago. And something happened. He had a surgery on his back or something. He had a fused disc or whatever. And they've been trying to do something to help him out, but it wasn't working. But the doctors told him he had to walk with a cane. He was basically disabled and shit like that. So he said he's always like, I want to work. I really want to work, but I'm not allowed to. I can't because I'm disabled. Da da da. So he's collecting disability, I think. His wife was working at the time. She was working at GameStop. She was a manager at GameStop. Like, they don't fucking make shit to work in there. Well, I'm sure not even his manager.
Tom would do these streams, man, and literally 0 views. Nobody would watch them. And I'm telling Mike, like, I feel bad, man. I'm going to throw a like at him. And I even subscribed to him. I think he had like 39 subscribers.
He did.
But he would stream to absolutely nobody. And I would feel bad. So I would go to his streams. I'd throw a like in there. And I don't know. But all he talked about was how famous he was. And so we went to Gettysburg with Tom that weekend. And all Tom did the whole fucking time we were there is cry and bitch about his stream. Like, he's going to disappoint everybody. I don't want to disappoint everybody for not having a stream. And I'm thinking, Tom, nobody watches. Like, if you go to his channel now, all his videos all have 0 views. But in his mind, I don't know what the fuck. He was telling us about all these sponsors that he had, and he acted like he was getting millions of views. And it was embarrassing because he's telling me all this stuff about, I don't want to miss the stream tonight. He's stressed out about it. So he had his wife run it. And then he stressed out about her fucking it up. She better not do this and she better not do that. And I came so close to saying, Tom, why does it matter? Nobody watches anyway. Why does it matter? But the whole weekend, that's all he stressed about was her messing up his stream and this and that. And then, the next time he badmouthed Mike about Mike ruined his channel and Mike ruined his show. And then they had it fallen out. And I didn't do shit to Tom. All I put was in the comment I put on Mike's video, I put, hey, Tom, you should have kept this private. You should have talked to Mike privately. You didn't have to run your mouth about him behind his back. So that got me instantly blocked. And then him and his wife started attacking me, which I didn't give a fuck because nobody saw it. So you asked if Mike still talks to Tom. Well, after they had their falling out, Tom started texting me saying, hey, Mike's talking shit about you. Mike's doing this. Mike's doing that. Mike's talking all this shit about you. And I wrote back, show me, because I knew it was all bullshit. And then I screen capped it and sent to Mike, and Mike's like, what the fuck? But that's the mentality of Tom. And then he was putting on Twitter, I'm going to give out Mike's address. I'm going to do, like, just like a child. Like, you know, like a falling out, joining loser crew type shit. You know, he turned into a little fucking bitch. I saw his true colors, and I just ignored it. I'm like, fuck it. And then we did a whole stream about all this, and of course Tom called us liars, and he didn't bring any alcohol. If you watch the video from when we're down there, Mike's not trying to, but he pans his camera, and you can see all Tom's alcohol on the fucking TV stand.
He had 2 things of rum. Me, I did bring some beers. I brought like 6 beers because I was like, I know there was not going to do a whole lot of drinking, but he's bringing enough to fucking. Well,
and that's what we talked about. I was like, yeah, I'll have one with you, because I was like sick. I didn't know how sick I was, but I was sick.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the weekend that we got home Sunday, and I went right to the emergency room, and I was in there for a week. And I told Mike, I'm like, Mike, I'm kind of sick, but I'm still going. I don't want to cancel. But the whole weekend fucking sucked. And I told him, and we don't even go down there and drink. I mean, that's just not what we do, because we're out doing shit. Like, we don't go down to Gettysburg to get fucking drunk.
Yeah, because every time we took a beer with us or something, it just sat in the cooler, you know?
Yeah, we brought sodas. I think last time I brought a 6-pack and I brought 6 home. And that time you brought a 6-pack, I think we each had 1. You know, sitting outside sipping a beer. I don't want to go down there and get hammered fucking drunk and then sleep all fucking day. I mean, because 7 o'clock in the morning, we're up and ready to roll. You know what I mean? Like, and then we go to fucking Lee's, and then we go look around. I don't want to have a fucking hangover and lay in bed all day. Like, who the fuck wants to do that? I can do that here.
Because he come prepared with like fucking 7 bags. Like I had 1 bag. I brought it was a backpack I brought with me. I had my laptop in it. I brought my tripod. I don't think I used my tripod at one. I actually think I did, but I can't remember.
No, I don't think
that's all I brought. I brought a bag, and that was it. That's all I needed. I had a change of clothes in there.
Well, let me tell you, when we got there, Mike didn't know I was there yet, but we got side-by-side rooms. So once I threw my shit, I brought my bag that has my laptop in it and my camera equipment. And then I brought my bag with my clothes. That's it. I threw that shit on my bed, and I went next door and knocked on Mike's fucking door, and Mike answered it, and I'm like, yo! And we hugged and kissed or whatever. And I look at the bed. Dude, there was 22 tripods on this bed, fucking 36 cameras, and I'm like, where the fuck are you guys sleeping? Are y'all sharing a bed? And that was all Tom's gear that he brought. Like but you got to remember now, he's telling everybody that he's a professional ghost hunter, and his job was he was Mike's equipment manager. He's telling people that. It was kind of like the Outer Banks with Tyndall. You know, Tom's telling everyone he's Mike's equipment manager and all this fucking weird shit.
So reiterating that, so what had happened? I told Tom that I should have him collaborate with me on the channel because we've done a lot of videos and all together. In his mind, he thought it was a fucking business because I was monetizing my videos and streams and shit.
He acted like you hired him, man. He acted like you hired him.
He did, because he had this mindset of, okay, I'm one of the managers, or you're the CEO, and Dana should be like the assistant manager. Or
that time Hubbard made that video, and he was like, my assistant manager, my commissioner. Remember that fucking video when his voice was all fucked up? Yeah. He named like 15 people, and they all had like presidential roles. My vice president says that I shouldn't be streaming. My secretary said that I gotta take a break because of my voice. My treasurer, and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, Hubbard, you crazy bastard? But that was like the mentality of Tom, though.
It was, and when he was talking about this live stream, and he was like, I told Dana, I showed her how to set the computer up. I showed her, he showed her how to do it just in case. His friend who calls himself Loki, and first he was supposed to do it, but then he ended up backing out and saying
what got me was, at that time, I was streaming on Twitch, and Mike was streaming like 5 days a week. We decided, hey, we're going to just take a break for the weekend. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Who cares? Hey, well, and I'm telling my people, hey, I'm going to stream next weekend, because we were streaming together at that time, talking about Gettysburg and shit. You know, well, you would come into my streams, and we would talk about Gettysburg, and I'm telling everybody, hey, we're not going to be live next weekend. And then Mike's telling his people, yeah, next weekend we're taking a break. We're going to Gettysburg. Tom's fucking stressing about it. I can't miss a day. It's
So
fucking
his
weird.
buddy was supposed to do it, and then we're sitting there. I think the first night we're sitting outside. His wife calls him and is telling
Hey,
him,
I'll be right back.
Loki's big." Okay. So his wife's telling, Loki can't do it. He said something come up, so I got to do it. So Tom's sitting there. He's already hammered, and he's sitting there stressing out. He's fucking up, and him and Dana are going at it. They're like, "Oh, well, I showed you how to do the stream. I set everything up for you. All you got to do is open this program, do this, do that, and da da da. I have everything written down for you." And after they got off the phone, he's just sitting there complaining. I don't know if she's gonna be able to run it. I don't know if she's gonna be able to do it. Oh, everything's gonna be fucked up tomorrow. Everything's gonna be fucked up. What did Tatum just see at Tom? I don't know. Even Tom told me one time. He's like, I don't know what Dana saw in me. I'm not the kind of person that I didn't think women would go for, but she saw something in me. She saw something in me, all right. I don't know what the fuck it was, but they've been together. Oh God, they've been together almost 20 years. They actually got married, I think, in 2013 or 2014. They got married, but they've been together since I think 2006 or 2007. But they've been together for about almost 20 years. So it shocked him. Well, he said it shocked him that she found something in him. Did Tom ever brag to you about how she let him, or how she met him? Met him. No, well, I forgot how they met. I think that they were hanging out at the mall or something. That's what it was. Tom was telling me they were hanging out at the mall, and she just took a liking to him. And next thing you know, they were best friends, and then they were dating, and then they started dating for like years, and then they got married and all. They're a very odd couple. They really are. Now, it's funny. Dana, I actually went to school with her and her twin sister. How we doing this Friday? Yeah, we're doing good. I had to just stepped away to take a rock a piss real quick. He'll be right back. But yeah, I went to school with Dana and her sister. They were actually a grade above me. So if I was in 11th grade, they were in 12th grade. And at the time, like I didn't even know how to tell them apart. Like I think, well, Dana wears glass. Well, at the time, I think they both know. I might be wrong. Okay, Dana was the one who wore glasses. Dina, her sister, didn't wear glasses. That's how you could tell them apart. But her sister lives in Florida, and she lives up. I don't know where they live at, but apparently sometime last year or so they moved to another house. But the house that they were living in, my God, that makes Fred Sanford's house look like a fucking mansion, man. I swear, like their fucking backyard was full of fucking trash and garbage. They had these old, broken down, rusted up fucking cars in the backyard. They had a fucking rusted up truck sitting in the driveway in the front. Like it was fucking bad. I wish I would have I think I did get some video, but I don't think the video's up anymore. Their house is fucking cluttered with shit. I was over there one time. He wanted me to help him straighten up his office. And I was helping. I was like picking up trash and helping clean up tools and shit like that. And I'm just sitting there like, why am I helping him clean up? Why am I helping clean up his fucking office? But I'm like, well, I know he'll appreciate me doing it, but I know I'm like, you know what? His wife should be fucking out here cleaning this house up. Like their fucking kitchen full of garbage everywhere. Their dishes all in the fucking sink, dirtied up. I don't even think they washed the dishes.
I remember when you showed me the Google map of his house. Oh,
yeah. It makes Fred Sanford's house look fucking brand new and shit. What's up, Colton? But I tell you, like when you walk into the kitchen, yep. When you walk into the kitchen, like the fucking cat litter box by the back door, I don't even know how many times they fucking changed that, but that's unsanitary to have a stinking cat box in the kitchen and shit.
I don't know where we were at when I went upstairs to get a drink, but go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I was just talking, giving a little bit of background to Tom and all, because Gina asked. But yeah, to reiterate, like with Tom, he thought that I brought him into like it was a business or something, like we were going to make fucking money. Like, okay, whoop-de-doo. I've already got a couple YouTube checks like within the last year. I don't even
remember what happened that he was talking shit. Oh, I got out of the hospital and I told Mike, dude, can we please go back to Gettysburg now that I'm all right? And Mike's like, yeah. And I was like, listen, dude, Mike, I don't want to be a dick, dude. But that fucking Tom, I don't want him going. That dude's a fucking weirdo. And Mike's like, yeah, sorry about that. And I'm like, it ain't your fault, Mike. But I mean, I thought he was going to get us kicked the fuck out of there. Anyway, that's what happened. We went back to Gettysburg without Tom, and he decided to make a whole stream talking shit about Mike because Mike wasn't there for the stream. And Mike's like, I'm not even a part of his channel. I'm not even a part of his channel.
So what happened with that? So I told him in advance because he likes to hold his live stream every Friday.
Like you had to give him notice. Like you had to put in for a day off. Fuck him.
And I told him, I said, I'm not going to make the stream because I'm going to Gettysburg. He said, yeah, okay, that's fine. So he ended up streaming with his,
but Mike, it's like you were asking permission, though.
I know.
That's fucking, fuck that.
But here's the funny thing.
Hey, Tom, can I use a vacation day Friday?
I know.
You had to use PTO to fucking come to Gettysburg with me. Like, what the fuck?
So I don't even remember what the stream was about that he did. He went live with his friend Tim, who looks like a fucking
to zero people. To zero people.
Yeah. And I watched that stream. I skimmed through and I watched it the following Sunday or Monday night at work because I remember seeing something Saturday he posted on Twitter or something. He said the original Utter Random Crap is back the way it's supposed to be.
Oh, that's right.
And I'm reading and I was like,
he goes, all Mike ever wants to do is talk about Hubbard. That's what he said.
Yeah, because I'm listening to it in the last 20 minutes of the stream. His friend Tim was like, "Can I just say something? I don't know if he'll listen, but I feel like the stream that we started, it's not the way it used to be or the way it's supposed to be." And Tom's like, "Yeah, I know, I agree. It did go off track a little bit, this and that." And they're sitting there talking about how I'm the main one that was changing his format up on his stream to make it feel like it was something I was doing personally.
To cut you off real quick, Tom had asked me, hey, Hagee, you should join us sometime. And I was like, yeah, I'll do that. I didn't want to, and I'll tell you why. And I was like, okay, what do you want to talk about? I don't know. Well, you want to plan something and I'll come on, like maybe a topic? I don't know. Well, what do you want to talk about, Tom? Give me an idea so I have something to bring to your show. I don't know. Fuck it. Fuck it. So we played Phasmo together with Tom. Me and Mike are playing Phasmo. I don't know if any of you guys have ever played Phasmo, but you have to listen to each other. You have to communicate as a team. And this is Tom. This is no fucking joke. This is Tom. Every fucking 2 seconds, this is Tom.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the biscuit. Taste.
He was
taste the biscuit. Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
That's all he would do is spam.
I'm not fucking joking. And I texted Mike and I'm like, Mike, I can't hear you, man. And I could tell Mike's getting pissed. And then finally I was like, fuck this, I'm out. I said, Mike, I gotta go by. And I left. And then I waited and I'm like, Mike, sorry, man. I couldn't take that. It was every fucking second he was playing stupid soundboard clips. That stupid Taste the Biscuit. Or it was Hubbard. And I'm like, that motherfucker had nerve to say that all you wanted to do was talk about Hubbard when we're trying to play Phasmo. Fuck, man.
So every time him and I went live, he would never have a topic to talk about, but he would always want a topic. So he would ask me what we could talk about. And I would say, okay, we should talk about this or talk about that. And there's been several times where he's like, no, I don't want to talk about that because somebody else has already talked about it. And I'm like, so fucking what?
That's how you get views. You talk about what's popular, what's trending.
Exactly. But they were complaining on this stream that I was changing the format, and they were like, yeah, I agree. It's starting to feel like Tune In Live and this and this and that. So Tim was like, I say we have a group meeting. I'm going to call for it when it happens and da-da-da-da. So after I listened to that and I could tell, like, I know Tom's not trying to take his side on anything, but it's like, why didn't you fucking come to me?
But you didn't do anything wrong, man. You went out. You went away with your buddy for the weekend. God damn.
The one thing that pissed me off with him was he sat there live, y'all, with Tim saying that I was constantly absent from his
to
streams.
zero
like,
viewers again. Let's let that be clear.
exactly. Like Mike always came up with an excuse not to be there, and I held the show. And I'm like, well, gee, I'm sorry if there's a medical emergency that pops up, or if I got to run my dad to the doctor for something or whatever, and you say I have an excuse to say I can't be on your show today. Like, you can run this motherfucker with somebody else.
Let me tell you right now, man. That's like me. I text Mike and I'm like, hey, man, you want to stream? And Mike will be like, yeah or no. Okay. I'm not going to base my fucking life around it.
Exactly.
You know? Like today I said, hey, man, you want to run a stream? Yeah, let's do it. But I've asked him before where he said, no, I'm busy. Okay. Yeah. So I'm not going to make a 2-hour stream bad mouthing him. Fuck that motherfucking cocksucker. He said he couldn't stream. Fuck him. He ruined my whole YouTube. He ruined my life. He ruined my life.
So what I did, and everybody saw the video. It's still up on my channel. I did a channel update talking about how I was no longer going to be on his stream.
It's a really good fucking video, man. Check it out. It's a really good video.
It is, and I wasn't bad mouthing him or anything. I was like, look, I'll be a guest on there. I'll still listen in.
And I put, you guys should have kept this private. And the only reason I put you guys is because I didn't want to target anybody. All I said was, you guys should have talked about this in private. And right away, I get attacked and blocked. So that just shows you the mentality and maturity of this fucking asshole.
So after I put that video, I didn't really expect it to get many views. It got a lot of views, and then Tom's
I think it's over 1,000 now, ain't it?
I would have to check. But he's putting comments on there. He's like, I'm done with my channel. I'm done with the stream.
Fuck YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is, Mike, that there wasn't one comment in his favor. Like, I mean, everybody on there, and a lot of them, I don't even know who they are, but everybody on there was like, you know, I listen while, like somebody put, I listen while I run on my treadmill, and Tom's a fucking idiot. Like, you know, it's like, well, whatever. Nobody was on there saying, Mike, you're wrong. Mike, you're a piece of shit. Every fucking comment was against Tom, and that's what pissed him off. And all he had to do was be like, you know, I'm sorry, I should have kept this private. Why didn't he just text you like Monday and be like, hey, man, can we talk about where our stream's going? Why did he have to make a fucking video bashing you? Like, what the fuck?
I know, and it's like, he can still do shit with his own channel, but he thinks like, I'm the one that's bringing the audience to his limelight. You know, like okay, here's Tom.
He even said that though. He even said that. He said, without Mike, I don't have a show. He said that.
Yep. So and he told you that I killed his channel. He told you I killed his channel.
Yeah. Kind of like Tyndall. When Tyndall left my stream, like, no, he expected everyone to go with him, and nobody went with him. But well, then Tom starts texting me saying that Mike's always talking shit about you, and I'm like, dude, just show me, and I'll confront Mike about it. Just show me. Oh, I deleted the message. Why would you delete the message? Like, who the fuck deletes text messages? I have all my text in my shit. Exactly. If you're gonna tell somebody like so and so's talking shit, prove the proof. Bobby Olmsted, motherfucker. That's the shit Bobby used to do to me. Hey, man, T's talking all this shit about you. Show me. Oh, I deleted it. Ah, fuck you, man.
And the funniest thing about this shit, so after all that happened, and we'll get back to the Gettysburg tapes. I know it went off course a little bit.
How do you kill a channel? No, this is all Gettysburg related because it happened in Gettysburg.
Well, yeah, true.
How do you kill a channel when the channel was already dead? Well, the channel wasn't dead. It was never alive. But you know what, dude? There ain't nothing wrong to streaming to 0 people because sometimes people watch later. Like, I've seen people stream to nobody, and then that stream has 500 views. Not everybody can come live. Like,
exactly.
Look here. I got 11 people here. But this stream, by next Friday, this stream will have 600 views because not everybody can watch it live. Mm-hmm. But with Tom, it always remains 0. Always. But he didn't believe in using hashtags, and even Mike would tell him, like, Tom, put this in the title. Put this as a tag. I don't want to do that stuff. All right. Well, no one's going to fucking watch, so whatever.
This is somebody who didn't want to be popular, but wanted to be popular. I was his lifeline.
He was already famous, though. Remember?
Yeah, I was... I was his fucking lifeline. His only claim to fame was he kept going around saying that his wife's supposed brother was the lead singer for the new metal band Flaw, And then it's like around Gettysburg, it's like, come to find out he wasn't really that. But
Well,
thank you for reminding me
he
with
kept telling me that, and I think I hurt his feelings when I said I don't know who that is, never heard of him, and I don't listen to that kind of shit. He just kept telling
me of something. You remind me of something with that soundboard. So one of the last streams I did, and he wasn't interested in the topic that I was talking about, and I'm sitting here trying to read an article, keeping things going. He's just sitting there either going on with the soundboard, or he's sitting there on his phone playing Pokemon Go, and he's like, look, I got a shiny Pikachu. I got a silver Charmander and shit, you know? And I'm sitting there, I'm just smiling, I'm just keep trying to do this and this and that, and it's like, what am I even fucking talking for? Like, you asked me to bring topics to your stream.
See, Colton's right, man. He is your Tyndall. And I've said that. How many times have I said that? He's your Tyndall.
Times. That's what he was. But yeah, he's just
sun. Here comes the sun, and I say, all right. But yeah, and the weirdest shit. Sorry, I'm getting a little buzz on now. I've been hitting the whiskeys, but when we got there, dude, the first fucking thing we did was go out to eat. So I'm like, okay, when you go out to eat with your buddy, you expect like the bill comes and let's just say it's $100. Everybody chips in 25. It was fucking weird. Like, we go out to eat, and the whole time we're there, like, we sit down, and Tom's just loud and obnoxious, and he starts telling me, now you gotta remember now, this is the first fucking time I've ever met this motherfucker. First time ever. And he's like, yeah, Heggy, I get all these women, like, so many women want me, and I don't know why, but, like, everywhere I go, all these women want me, and I'm like, where do you go? Like, all you do is sit in your chair. Anyway, and then he's talking about his merchandise, and he don't know why he has to pay for his own merch. And I'm like, who has 24 subscribers and has merchandise? And it was embarrassing, because there's people in this restaurant listening. But then the bill comes, and I break out money, Mike breaks out money, and Tom just sits there, and I'm thinking, bro, are you going to, like, pay for your fucking food? Well, then he broke out a $50 bill, and he goes, my wife gave me this 50 and said, have fun. And I was like, good, you pay. Do you remember that? And he put a 50 down, and like he paid for our fucking dinner. So, yeah, so like I'm not gonna hate on him for that, because he did buy our dinner. But then we went to the Chinese restaurant the next fucking day. It was a buffet, and they were like, how many? And I said, 4 or whatever there was. And Tom's like, I'm not eating, but it's okay. And I'm like, no, because I said I'll buy since Tom bought yesterday. And Tom goes, well, I'm not eating, but go ahead and charge me. And I'm like, no, motherfucker. Why would you tell them to charge you when you're not eating? What the fuck is that? Why don't we get some people off the fucking street and pay for them too, you silly fuck?
So this motherfucker, we ended up going out before that, because y'all heard the story about the camera where he thought the fucking memory card was the right size and shit.
Oh, God.
So we go out that Saturday. He's wanting to push himself to film shit that I already had fucking filmed.
Well, hold up. Look up, for all of y'all looking, look up Devil's Den at Gettysburg and look at the rocks and shit you got to climb. It's bad enough for me and Mike's fat ass to do it, but we've done it several times. But you get up there and you're like, and me and Mike's fat fucking asses, and me and Mike's fat fucking asses are on top of these fucking rocks making videos talking about we're on Devil's Den, we're on Devil's Den. Now you got Tom in his fucking wheelchair with his cane trying to get up there. Come on, man. I'm not being a little bitch, but come on.
But yeah, like Devil's Den, like you got to walk up like fucking 30 steps to get to the top and shit. And he's already like, he hasn't had his medicine yet, I don't think, or whatever, but he's like winded himself.
Yeah.
And then, we get to the car and
now you gotta remember now he's lugging all this equipment around too. Yeah.
So by this time he's feeling weak. He hasn't had his insulin shot and all that shit because he's diabetic also. So we go out to the Please buffet and we get there. He doesn't want to eat anything. He's just winded. He's like, I'll just have water.
Yeah, but I'm not paying $14 for a fucking water. And Colton, they are cheap. I think it's like $13 or $14, but that ain't the point. If you're not eating, why are you paying? That's the point that I'm trying to make. I don't care if it was $5 or $500. If you're not eating, what the fuck are you paying for?
Exactly, it's water. You get that from the fucking sink or the fucking toilet.
Yeah. He could have
He
went back up in the shit house and filled up a fucking glass of water. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
she brings the bill out and she goes, "Oh, okay, 4 of you. Here you go, 4 of you, $62." And I'm like, "Nah, he didn't eat." "Okay, 4 of you, 60. No, he didn't eat." "Okay, 4 of you." "No, 3." And I'm arguing with this dumb bitch the whole, like, 3 of us. She goes, "Oh, what you say?" 3. She goes, "Oh, 4? No, 3." So finally they fixed the fucking bill. And then we had to carry Tom to the fucking car.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah, because by the time we got back to the fucking motel, Jeff went in and took a nap. I took Tom's in. Tom laid down. He passed out for an hour. I laid there. I was like, "Fuck it." I had a beer. Well, I tried one of his fucking beers. I didn't like it.
The weekend was already fucked up. This is Friday night now.
Oh, this was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday we went to
Saturday.
Lee's.
You're right.
Yeah.
Let me back up. Friday night, he got fucking hammered ass fucking drunk. And that's when he was fucking with everybody he could see about kicking their ass and all this bullshit. And then Saturday morning, I'm sitting outside with my Continental. And you gotta remember, again, I'm sick and I can't breathe. So I'm sitting outside with my Continental breakfast, my coffee and my Twinkie. And Tom comes out, pulls a fucking chair, blocks the whole fucking sidewalk, and sits in this chair and goes right to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, "Yo, Tom, why don't you go lay down in your bed?" "Tom, go lay down inside, man. You're blocking the whole fucking sidewalk." I'm not sleeping." So I was like, fuck it. I went inside, and every like hour or so, I'm looking out my window, and he's still out there fucking sleeping in his fucking chair, in the sidewalk, in the parking lot.
Yeah, because I get up, I'm looking around, I was like, "Where the fuck's Tom at?" And I'm thinking he's either in the bathroom or I turn over and the door's cracked open. I was like, "Did he go outside?" So I get myself situated. I wake up, I look out the door. Tom's sitting down in the next room outside his chair. He's fucking like this.
Was Tom drunk when he tried to fight? No, he wasn't drunk. He was fucking hammered. And you know what? The bikers weren't bothering notody. I mean, yeah, they were loud, but what the fuck? Who cares? So were we. And I kept telling Tom, like, "Tom, shut the fuck up, man." Well, then Big Butchie, what's her name? Harlan, yeah. Harlan come walking over like Big Butchie, and I'm like, "Fuck, man, we're getting thrown out of here," which I thought we were. And she just said, "Hey, can you guys move a little bit?" Because she, it's cool. But yeah, Tom's like, "I'm going to go over and kick every one of them bikers' fucking asses." And I'm like, "Well, I'm going inside and locking my door. I'm not fucking getting my ass beat for this fucking crippled retard. It ain't happening, man."
Yeah, luckily nobody hurt his fucking ass, but you gotta figure.
Mike, I think they did. I think they did hear his ass. Was that the same time we were there when they were fighting over the crack rocks?
Oh, because me and him, we went to Friendly's for some ice cream. You were hanging back.
Oh, that's right. Because this guy and this girl came out. Mike and Tom had went to Friendly's to get ice cream. I was fucking sick and I couldn't breathe, so I stayed back. This girl came outside and she's yelling at this fucking guy about that was the last 20 rock we had and you smoked it all. And they're screaming at each other in the parking lot about this crack rock, that you smoked it all and didn't save me any. And I'm like, oh God, look, listen to this. They're fighting over a crack rock. And I'm texting Mike the whole time like, "Yo, get back here. You're missing all the fucking fireworks." They were fighting over the last crack rock. There was like 12 bikers out there, the ones Tom was going to beat up. Number one, I ain't fucking with 12 bikers. Number two, I ain't fucking with 12 crackheads. And number three, I ain't fucking with 12 bikers. You know, but they came back and it kind of settled down and we just kind of chilled out. But yeah, they were fighting over some crack rocks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm sitting there like, we weren't even going 5 fucking minutes and already shit's happening. You know, we should have fucking waited or some shit. But I will say, like, there was like the only interesting thing about that night, because Jeff had went inside to sleep, and Tom and we decided to go down to Sox Bridge and check shit out. And I was down there. I filmed for about an hour, and that's where
talk about his camera that you used.
Oh my God! So this fucking camera is supposed to be 4K. Now I can imagine.
Listen, let me cut Mike off again, like I've been doing, and I apologize, but I'm drinking.
No, you're right.
When we first hooked up, okay, I have a very nice camcorder. It's a Panasonic 4K. I bought it like probably 2019, but it was like $900. and it's still a very good cam. Matter of fact, well, it's down there. I'll show it to you. But I have most of my videos are filmed with this camcorder. It's 10 years old, but it's fucking awesome, and it holds up to a terabyte. Tom breaks out this fucking no-name camera, no name on it whatsoever. Like, you expect to see like Sony or Panasonic or Fujitsu, no name whatsoever. All it says is like 8K night vision. And Tom shows it to me, and I'm like, oh my God, this came from Chuck E. Cheese. And I'm trying to be a nice guy. I'm like, yeah, Tom, that's nice, man. Nice camera, bro. But I knew right away it was a piece of fucking shit. It was like one of them $29 cameras you get off Amazon. And I'm thinking, this thing's a fucking piece of shit. Max fucking capacity was 32 gigabytes. But it was like 8K night vision camera would be about what, Mike, 10 grand, 12 grand?
Well, let's see, yeah, because his 4K. So what he did,
an 8K night vision camcorder today would be about 12 grand. Yeah. If not. So
more. What he did, and he told me he went to Amazon, and you go under search engine, and you type in like ghost hunting cameras and shit like that. And he found one that was like a couple $100, which was cheap to him.
That was no couple $100. No way in hell.
And there was no name brand. It was just a regular camera. It's 4K night vision.
No, it said 8K on it.
I thought it said
it said 8K. There's no way in fuck that he paid more than $85 for that camera. There's no way in hell. Yeah. But I know it said, maybe it did say 4K. I don't know. Like I said, I've been drinking. But okay, even a 4K night vision camera today is a couple $1,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he paid. He had to pay like $100 to $200 for it.
Damn right.
But that's where he found it. And
no name brand. No name brand.
Yeah, it's not Panasonic or anything. It was just there was no name on it.
No,
it just said like 4K with night vision, that kind of shit. If you
move the flap to put the card in, it says 32 gig max. And he bought a terabyte card. He wasted money on a terabyte card.
Yep.
And it couldn't handle it. He put the card in, nothing happened. And he filmed a lot of shit. But what I was getting at is when I went to bed, they went out fucking filming. Now, Mike's shit worked good, but Mike used Tom's camera for about 5 minutes, and it's still uploaded. It's on the video. And Mike's filming, and the whole goddamn thing is just fucking shaking like Michael J. Fox, man. It's just fucking shaking.
It was, and I was just like, I was steady as could be with this thing, and even like just a slight motion, you can hear like the microphone.
Yeah, it was.
Now
fucking weird.
I'm sure if it had a better scope on it, if it had an attachment mic on it, it probably would have been better. But everything was just built in. It was just real fucking shoddy. Even the night vision didn't really travel out that well. And he even had this extender night vision to it, which only extended a fucking foot. Well, you can see a foot.
That camera looked like something you'd win if you put a quarter into a claw machine.
Yeah. So I'm using that for almost half the video, and then I'm filming the rest with my camera. And we were there for maybe about 4 or 5 hours. We were back and forth between Sox Bridge and Eisenhower Bridge.
Well, and again, to cut you off, I apologize. That's all right. Watch the motherfucking video, because and Mike didn't even know this. Every time we go to Gettysburg, I hype myself up and I watch all our videos again. And a lot of times when I watch Mike's videos or my videos, I'm doing something. So it's kind of just playing in the background. Well, the last time we went to Gettysburg, I was all hyped up, and I decided to watch all Mike's Gettysburg videos, and I was paying attention. This same night that he's talking about, they're on this bridge, and you can hear it. It's Mike's recording when this goes down. Tom's telling all these people on this bridge, yeah, I'm a professional ghost hunter. I'm an expert in Gettysburg. This is the first motherfucking time he's ever been there. And he's telling all these fucking people what an expert he is, and I know everybody. Anukio, what's up, bro? New cooking video was uploaded just for you too, buddy. But anyway, he's telling all these fucking people how he's a ghost hunting expert. He's an expert on Gettysburg. And I told Mike, and Mike's like, huh? That's in my video? I'm like, yeah, dude, go back and watch. And it is.
There was even one part in there where he was talking about his cane. He's like, my cane, it's real ice cold, and that's made of hickory wood.
Oh, yeah.
But,
God, dude.
I will say with all of that, the biggest thing for me that was an amazing experience was like toward the end of the video, was around, I want to say 2:00 it was like 1:00, 2:00 in the morning. We're sitting there,
Bird dog,
and
what's up, bro?
and we're on the far end of the bridge where it starts to wind down into the road. And there's this mist that was forming over the little creek.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
And you're watching the mist flowing, and we're sitting there watching it, and I was getting pictures of it, and I was filming it, and you could see figures forming in the mist.
That was fucking freaky.
Yeah, and I asked somebody later on about that, and they said that was considered a cluster, which is a group of like spirits or something going, moving all about.
You retarded motherfucker.
So we're watching this, and I'm getting pictures of it. It was pretty cool. And
yeah, but I don't know, dude. Like, our whole point of being down there is like ghost hunting, but yet when something happens, I get freaked out.
I thought it was pretty cool. Like, even like after 5-10 minutes standing there on that wall, I could smell wet burlap.
And
it was like wet.
The temperature changed too.
It did. Like during the day, it was like, God, what, fucking 90 some degrees?
Yeah, and then you go touch these rails, and it's freezing ice cold.
Yeah, because at night you would figure the temperature is like 70 something outside,
maybe even 80. But it was fucking hot. And that's when we hooked up with Steph and that Haunted Havens crew who are still around. But yeah, that's when we hooked up with them.
Yeah, because it was cool, but it's weird. Like, you figure it's hot and humid outside, but where we're standing at, we were needing fucking hoodies and shit. It was ice cold.
And then you get back to the car and it's fucking 90 degrees. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. So that was probably the coolest night that I had. I still have a picture. It's on my Instagram. This is the same night. I'm sitting on one side of the bridge. I'm just sitting there, and Alex
sitting there, standing up, laying down.
Yeah. And Alex is sitting across from me on the other side. He's looking at something, and you could definitely tell in the picture. And I've studied it so many times. When you look at it and zoom in, you could see it looks like a spirit of a Confederate soldier hovering over him.
Well, a lot of times when you say something like that or see something like that, in my experiences, it can be debunked because, like, we took like 10,000 pictures, and if you look at them, like, oh my God, what's that? But then if you study it, it's nothing. That's why I'm saying, like, the only experiences I've had was that girl in the white dress, the fucking fog shit that he's talking about. But you look at these pictures like orbs and you zoom in on them, it's a fucking face. So I don't know how to explain that shit, but I think a lot of times it's your mind fucking with you. But that fucking Sox Bridge, man, people were hung there. There's stories behind that. So there's some shit. Now, we've gone there many times when people are doing shit and they pick up shit and we're just like, wow. Like, remember when we put the headphones on and it was saying, like, kill, and how about when Nicole just got pregnant and that fucking thing was like pregnant. Remember that shit?
Yeah. And this was last October. Nicole and I went down there, and we met with some friends of hers, and we went on Eisenhower Bridge. And I had this Spirit Talker. It's an app on the cell phone you can download, and I had it run. Everybody uses it. Like, there was like this supposed professional ghost hunter that told me that it's about as accurate as an actual spirit box. So everybody uses the app. Well,
they're all the same. They just play FM bands and AM bands. I mean, they're all the same.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
You don't need to buy a $10,000 fucking spirit box when all it's doing is scanning FM channels.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there watching this thing, and then after a couple of responses, and it said pregnant, and I was like, "Oh, that's weird." It just said pregnant. So Nicole and her friend are looking at each other like, "Who are you pregnant?" Like, no, I'm like, "No, we don't know." It just randomly said pregnant. Yeah, we find out like 2-3 days later she gets a pregnancy kit. We text and it was like, "Holy shit, we are pregnant."
Oh, you didn't. You skipped over the part about the fucking pictures. Remember the first time we were there and the fucking pictures? You skipped over that part.
Oh, so I didn't want to.
This is what fucked me up, because the next day. And this was our very first fucking trip, very first time we met. And this was this was Saturday morning and I could tell Mike was kind of bothered. I could tell something was up, because the motherfucker was sitting outside my hotel room, just sitting there. And I come out and I'm like, "Dude, what are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I was waiting on you, man. I got to tell you something." You remember that shit?
So I'm sorry, Bird Dog. I didn't want to talk about that. I know Jeff's going to be like, "What the fuck?" So
I lived it. I was there.
So I've told the story many a fucking times. And I told it about a year or so ago to this guy I thought was a friend of mine, but I don't talk to him anymore. And we were sharing stories, and I was telling him about it, and I looked at Mel. I was still with Mel at the time, and she started laughing. I'm like, "What?" And this pissed me off. Like, it didn't piss me off to where I stopped talking to her or anything. So she confessed.
This is fucking weird, man.
She confessed. Oh no, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" She confessed that it was fucking her and my daughter doing
fuck.
it. I was like,
you never
what?
told me that.
Yeah, I was
you
like,
never told me that, you motherfucking bitch. You never told me that.
So,
hey, at least you're being honest about it. You never told me that, you motherfucker.
Like, I'm sitting there going, "Oh," and then they played it out like.
When did they tell you that? Because you were freaked out about that.
It was sometime early last year.
But it was all your phones, though.
Yeah, it was on all phones except my dad's phone. And she even told me how she did. She said, "Remember when I told you we were going to go out and look down this?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, it was around then." And I was knocked the fuck out. Like, I wake up, I grab my phone, I'm looking at it, I was like, "What the fuck?" And then her youngest daughter gets up and she brings her phone to me, and I'm looking at it, and we're checking phones. And I messaged Jeff. I said, "Did you have anything weird happen over there?"
Nope.
And he said, "No, except for them fucking lesbians outside that kept us up all night, but that's it." So I took the phones over there, and he was like, no way, that's fucking freaky."
I didn't know it was all fake, dude. You never told me that.
And she fucking told me. I was like, I just gave her this fucking look, I'm like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Motherfucker.
Like,
I didn't know that.
Believe in this shit, and you're just letting me. And she was laughing about it. She's like,
I mean, it is funny, but I didn't know it was all fugazi.
Because she said even she would look at my daughter, and my daughter be snickering like every time I tell it. And she was like, "Did we tell him? Did we tell him?"
I didn't know that.
Like,
you big bitch. You know what, Mike? You just ruined my whole YouTube channel by saying that. Now I gotta make a video talking all kinds of shit about you, you motherfucker. You just pulled a Derek.
You know what? You know what? That also leads back into when Tom went with us. So we were preparing to go to Sox Bridge that night, right? Tom had got up. He went to take a shower, wash up or something. I was passed out still. I was taking a nap. Washed. And he come out, and I'm laying there looking at him. He's like, "Have you seen my cane?" And I'm like,
"Oh yeah, that was all bullshit too."
And he said, "My cane, I set my cane right here by the desk." I'm like, "No, I just got up." So I'm like, "What the fuck?" So we're looking around, and we turn all the lights on. I'm looking, and he's like, "What the fuck happened to my cane? It's not in the bathroom or anything." I was like, "You didn't leave it outside, did you?" He said, "No." So,
what?
Oh, I saw you clicking on some stuff.
Oh, that did work. Oh shit, I didn't know that. Hold on a second. I didn't know that worked, because when I go take a piss and shit. Wait, why does only one of them work?
Because you don't have the well, it's working. There it is.
Oh, it is. Okay, all right. Anyway, go ahead.
But we're looking around. The first place that I look for his cane, it's very obvious. Like alongside his bed, in between where our beds are at, there was a couple bags sitting there. So I moved a couple bags. I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I pulled it out and showed him. He's like, "Where was it at?" I was like, "Down here on the floor, tucked behind your bag."
Yeah, he tried to say that some fucking spirit. Oh, remember also he said that spirits only attack crippled people?
He said that cripples or disabled people are more vulnerable to spirit attacks and shit.
I gotta go get another drink already, man. I'll be right back. Let's keep it going. I'm having a good time here. This is a fun fucking time, and we're like 1/100th of the way in of talking about Gettysburg shit, but it's fucked up that most of it involves Tom, and he was only there once with us. That's how fucked up. But I'll be right back.
But yeah, guys. So just that whole experience, like when I still say he definitely did hit his cane, like right there. And I don't know if he was trying to insinuate that I was fucking hiding it or something. But I'm like, I was a fucking asleep. I'm fucking dead asleep, Oh shit! I just spilled my soda and shit. Oh god, I hope this ain't important mail. But that was fucking something else, though. But I will say, like, when we went to the bridges and shit, and the best experience I had was on Sox Bridge. Not to be there with fucking Tom, because he got a lot of shit. He got a lot of shit wrong and all, and his camera fucking sucked and shit. But just to be able to experience something and have something happen on camera and have proof of it, that was the best thing ever. And we didn't get back to our room until like 4:30 in the morning. And we slept. We probably only got maybe 4 hours of sleep, 4.5, maybe 5 hours of sleep. We got up. And by that time, Jeff was, he had already checked out. He was packed up, heading out. He said, yeah, I want to go home. By this time, he said he was going to go to the hospital. He wasn't feeling any better. So he took off. We finished packing our stuff up, and we left. And the whole fucking time going home, Tom was sitting there kind of whining a little bit, but he was like, I don't want to go back to Maryland. I miss it already. I wish I could live here. People are so much more friendlier up here and shit, and so much nicer. Like, what he meant by that, like, we've ran into some people that were very, like, what do you call it? They were very friendly. You talk to them, they were very friendly, please, thank you, that kind of thing. He thinks we're in a whole other fucking country. He thinks we're like in fucking Canada or some shit, like, oh, there's so many fucking friendly people here. I don't want to go home, because when we go home, there's so many assholes. And I'm like, dude, there's assholes every fucking where. He's like, oh, I guess I gotta suck it up. I'm home. I really wish I could stay. But that was just a bunch of bullshit. But you figure after that one trip right there, it had to have been like about a month before I made another trip with Jeff. And that's when the whole falling out. Tom is, I want to say he's around my age. He's got to be like 39 or 40 at least. He's around my age. But, he just ruined that whole fucking experience. Like, I thought, his demeanor ever since I met him, I didn't think that he would, I didn't think he would be such a show off. And that's what he was. He was being such a show off that whole thing. I forgot how you all follow. So when Jeff and I went the following time, and he was live streaming, and I told Tom, I said, look, I'm not going to make the stream. I'm sorry, I'm going to Gettysburg, You can still stream with your buddy Tim or whatever, which is what he did. But they streamed, I can't remember if they streamed that Friday or that Friday night, but I caught the stream when I went to work and I had nothing to do. So I was listening to the ass end of it. And he's sitting there talking shit about me, about how I was supposedly changing his format on his stream. Like, he felt like I was running the show and shit. And I'm like, well, dude, you sit there, you barely fucking talk.
Yeah.
You tell me to come up with topics for your shit.
The fucked up thing? I don't want to be a dick, but Mike would text me and be like, hey, I'm live over on Tom's channel. And I would go look, and it's Mike. That's it. Here's Tom.
Yep.
Seriously. Oh, that's shit. We got a visitor. We got us a visitor.
Yep, I see him.
What you doing, buddy? Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy boy.
Come here, buddy. Downstairs.
Come here, buddy boy. Oh.
Bronco.
There you go. Who's that? Is that Mike? Oh, shit.
I tell y'all, Bronco, he's lovable and wild.
Did he ever sleep with you when you were here? Did he ever crawl in bed with you?
He never got up on the bed, but I know he was in the room a couple times looking.
My buddy, I had a buddy. Well, I have a buddy. My buddy had brain cancer, man. This is like 5 years ago. My buddy had brain cancer, and he lived down by you and outside of Baltimore, and he was commuting up to Hershey like all the time and shit. And it's a lot of money, dude. And I was like, dude, why don't you just stay with me? Fuck it. Stay with me until you get situated or whatever you're doing. And he did, dude. Like, he stayed with me in the room you always sleep in. And he was like, yo, Heggy, I'm not bitching. Your fucking dog. He goes, that fucking dog crawls in with me every night, lays up beside me, goes to bed. I was like, that's what he does, man. He loves everybody.
Yeah, he would come in the room and he would either greet me or see how I was doing. I'm like, hey, Bronco, and he would run out.
So
He's little. He loves to play.
Tom had this stupid ass fucking, what was the name of his channel, man?
Cypher Xavier.
Cypher Xavier. And he had this fucking stupid hat. And he was telling me about his merch. And I went and looked. He wanted like, what, $59 for that hat or $49 for that fucking hat?
I forgot what it was. He was complaining about having to buy his own merch, but it's like, well, that's what you do. You pay to have something to wear, and then you advertise
now,
it.
in my experience, when we were doing the old Trigger, no, it was the Jeff Hagee show, we had merch. Now, I had to pay for my own too. But you get a discount. If you're the creator, you get a discount, but you still got to pay. And that's what I did. And you're supposed to do that to promote it. But you got to remember, I had 30,000 subscribers, not 19.
Yeah.
I remember when you had Jasmine. Oh, fuck. Jasmine wasn't even my cat. Jasmine was my roommate's cat. Like, and he had that motherfucker. When me and him got an apartment together, that cat was 19 years old. And then me and him had an apartment for 3 years. And then I bought a house. He bought a house. And he took the cat. I wanted the cat because he didn't pay no mind to it. But he took the cat, and then Jasmine died. She was 23 fucking years old, man, for a fucking Siamese cat. 20 fucking 3.
They live a long time. Let's see. Since Colton's here, I guess I could bring up the next chapter of the Gettysburg Tapes, the Colton Motel.
Well, we'll get to that in a minute. What the fuck did I want to say now? It took me a while to figure out, Mike, but I feel like it's kind of my fault. So the reason the reason Tom got so pissed off at you and had to talk shit is because when we went to Gettysburg that time, remember after I got healthy, we didn't bring him. And I remember talking to him. He texted me and it's something like, if you guys want me to go, let me know. And I just ignored it. I didn't want him to go. I didn't want him to fuck it up. And I don't know what you told him, but I didn't tell him nothing. So I don't know what you told him. And I think that's what hurt his feelings, that we didn't bring him along.
I don't remember him saying anything like that. I told him that I was going to go. It was just going to be me and you. I don't think he ever told me or brought it up that he wanted to go again.
The only thing he said was something along the lines of like, if you want me to tag along, let me know. And I just ignored it. I'm like, bro, you ruined our trip 3 weeks ago. Fuck you. What do you think about suppressor law? Here's the thing, Anukio, and I'm not trying to be a dick. We're talking about Gettysburg ghost hunting and shit. I don't fuck with suppressors. I think they're fucking stupid. I don't see a point to it. I'm not a hitman. I don't need a suppressor. I think they're a waste of fucking money. Any license that involves the government, I'm not for that. I don't like the government knowing what I have, first of all. I don't need them prying more into my life by getting a suppressor. Everybody's hot on suppressors now. Like, what are you, Agent fucking 47? Like, dude, I got so many friends who are putting suppressors on their weapons. For what reason? What do you need a fucking suppressor for? You're not a goddamn hitman. You're not in Breaking Bad. I just think they're a waste of fucking money. I don't want one. I know you're a gun freak like me, Anukio. If you want to put suppressors on your shit, more power to you. That's just one more thing the government knows about you. And that's what I'm against. And you better watch my goddamn motherfucking cooking video because I made it just for you, you big bitch. No, it's all good, dude. You can ask whatever you want. I'm just saying, we're talking about ghosts and shit.
Shit, Tom, as far as I know, Tom, he don't even fucking speak to his family, really.
Is he even active? Is he even active anywhere? The fucked up thing is, you went into his Discord, you left just to see who's in there. You weren't even in there for 22 seconds. We were watching Halloween 4, and I know that. And you hopped in his Discord, hopped right out, and then within a minute, you're getting all these messages from him. So, like, is he even active anywhere?
So, I know he has me blocked on, I have him blocked on Facebook. I'm looking at his Twitter right now. I don't know if you see it on the share screen. He has 0 followers.
Yeah. He had one.
Even his friends.
Well, he had one, and that was that stupid fucking retard Hoyt. And then he cussed Hoyt out, remember?
Oh, God. So, what happened with that was Hoyt was in my chat, we were talking about the whole thing, and Hoyt was saying his piece. He's like, I'm not getting involved.
Well, let me tell you a
right.
little fucking something about this Hoyt fucking dumb fuck. Hoyt's like a fucking another, and Jenna can back me up. Hoyt is another Ron P. I have never ever said one bad thing about this fucking idiot Hoyt. And I don't know, a year or so ago, I see him talking this shit about me, and I'm like, what the fuck did I do to him? And he's on like Mike's stream saying about how I attacked him and all this and that, and I'm like, no, I didn't. Tyndall attacked him. Dustin attacked him. I was defending that stupid fucking crippled wheelchair fuck. You know, all these motherfuckers were making fun of him. He's like a Ron P, dude. Fuck him. He's a two-faced, backstabbing liar. And you know the fucked up thing is? Now he says, yeah, I tried to apologize. I didn't make all that up. But you blocked me. Yeah, because fuck you, dude. Because fuck you. If he's even here, which he ain't. I remember Hoyt, teeny bopper. Yeah, he was just some dude in a wheelchair. I never fucked with him, but he's telling everybody I attacked him and all this fucking shit. Why would I go after some retard in a wheelchair for no fucking reason? All bullshit.
But yeah, he was he supported both me and Tom even after our falling out. Now apparently Tom watched one of my streams and he saw where Hoyt was saying, "Yeah, I followed both of y'all. I have nothing against
Hoyt didn't
Tom,
do anything to Tom. He didn't do nothing, and Tom attacked him.
All he did was he agreed with what I was saying and all. Tom sees this, so him, his wife, and his weed smoking buddy Loki, they're live playing Sea of Thieves, and they're sitting there talking this shit, not just about me, but they were talking about Jeff. I was taking sound clips and I was sending them to Jeff, and then one of them, which I laughed and I sent it to Hoyt. I was like, Hoyt, Tom's talking shit about you. He's like, what? So I clipped it. And then
what the fuck is that?
I sent it to Hoyt. I said, Tom's talking shit about you. He's like, what? Mike, you screwed up the stream.
What is that?
Mike, I'm gonna boot you real quick, man. Hold on.
Oh, somebody joined. What the fuck?
See, hey, Mike, hang up.
Oh, somebody joined on your Discord. Get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah, there we go.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, that was that's my buddy Mike. That's Governor. I'm like, I
thought you had this set up private.
This one, I'm not too sure. I know the other one I did, but
yeah, I don't want nobody coming in here, man. What the fuck?
Yeah. But I told Hoyt and I sent him the sound clip. I said, yeah, Tom's talking shit about you, and he's listening to. He's like, what the fuck, that motherfucker? I ain't done shit to that motherfucker.
Yeah, but fuck Hoyt. Fuck Hoyt though. I never did nothing to him. Fuck him.
But that was something like he was Tom's
That's
supporter.
how Tom lost his one follower. He lost his one follower.
And now, if you look on Tom's fucking Twitter, it's like 0 followers.
So what? He kicked his wife off there? He kicked his wife too?
I guess so.
Yo, how about that ratchet ass, ghetto ass gas station that we went? We needed ice one day. It was like 500 degrees, and we had a cooler full of like sodas and fucking hot dogs and hamburgers and shit. And I said to Mike, bro, let's run down to this gas station and get some fucking ice. We'll go the other way just to see what's down there. So we went
around.
We went like downtown.
It was a convenience store. Yeah, it was a little convenience store downtown.
We went downtown Gettysburg around all these motherfucking like cul-de-sacs and shit, and we found this ghetto ass store, and we go in there. Every fucking thing on the shelf is expired. Everything. Like the shelves are bare. It was a front for like drugs, but like everything in this motherfucking store was expired. So I asked the dude, I'm like, hey man, I need a bag of ice. He hands me a fucking key. And he goes, walk down the corner around the block, open the machine, get you a bag of ice, bring me the fucking key back. And I'm like, what? Why don't you go get it? You remember that fucking shit? We had to walk around.
The fucking ice machine's right out front. He gives him the key and you walk out and you're like, dude, I could just sit the motherfucker locked right here. And
I was like, fuck this. I got my ice and we rolled. I'm like, fuck him.
And half the store is empty. Like there's no snacks
There was
on the shelf.
nothing in the store. They sold like weed pipes and bongs. Everything on the shelves was like old and expired. I think it was a front, like a New York bodega or some shit.
It had to be. Like I think you only got one bag of ice. I can't remember. I don't
remember. I think 1 or 2, but It was like $1 for a bag of ice because like they didn't give a fuck. I'm surprised he didn't just say you take. He didn't. They didn't want us in there. It was weird, man. Next time we go down to Gettysburg, we're going to that store again, dude.
Oh,
Didn't you filmed inside of there? Didn't you?
Yeah, I filmed it. It's in one of the videos that we did. Yeah.
Well, then the next morning we go to this Exxon gas station, a pretty big gas station, like right in town. I go in there and it's a fucking Indian, and I'm like, my man, you got coffee? Very good coffee. I'm like, you got coffee? Very good coffee. And he points to it. I go over to the fucking coffee and I'm like, yo, is this fresh? Yes, fresh. And I'm like, all right. So I pour myself a cup of coffee. I take one fucking sip. It's ice fucking cold. It was like drinking water from the Antarctic. And I spit it out and I'm like, bro, this shit's ice fucking cold. When did you make this? What did he say, Mike? Oh, I make that tomorrow.
He made it tomorrow.
Yeah. And I went, what? You made this coffee tomorrow? And he goes, yes, I made it tomorrow. And I'm like, how the fuck did you make it in the future? He goes, yes, very good. I made it tomorrow. I'm like, so this fucking coffee you made tomorrow? Yes, I make it tomorrow. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I said, I'm not paying for this fucking shit. And I dumped it out and put the cup back. I don't know. I think he knew. Oh, and then how about Butchie having us get him cigarettes?
Oh, God. So I guess we kind of felt bad for him a little bit. And you're like, hey, man, do you want anything? And he's like, oh, yeah, can you give me a pack of smokes from, and he's like, okay, what pack you want? And he told us.
And we did.
Yeah.
Well, he already felt bad because we said we were going to cook, but if he wouldn't have told us not to, we would have. Like, we said, hey, man, we brought all this food down here. We brought burgers, hot dogs. We were going to cook again. And he's like, yeah, I don't recommend doing that. If the owner sees it, he's going to be pissed. So I'm like, well, fuck you then, because we invited him, it to eat with us, and then he's telling us not to fucking do it. So we didn't do it.
I think he was hinting around to have us, like give him something to eat, because he was talking about
liver
the
and
new
onions.
diner.
Liver and onions.
Yeah, because there was a new diner that just opened up. And I showed you guys in one of the videos. It was originally called The Blessing. It was a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
It has some good food if you're into Mexican food, but they had just closed up and they moved somewhere else. So now it's called the Steinweir Diner. I just did a video when I was up there with Nicole.
And it looks slamming.
It is. But he was talking about it. He was ranting and raving about it. He's like, I like getting the what would you call it, the liver and onions or
but
whatever.
I can't afford it. And I said to Mike, yo, bro, he's trying to get us to buy him dinner. Fuck that. We just bought him Grady's for $15. Fuck him. Then he's like, yeah, are you guys going to that new diner? We ended up ordering from anyway, but we ended up ordering from Tommy's. But anyway, he was like, yeah, if you guys go, I could really go for that liver and onions, but I can't afford it. And I'm like, you ain't got $12? Like, how do you not have $12? And then he told us he was saving up for a fan for his room. A fan is what, Mike, $20 at Walmart? He's like, yeah, I'm saving up. Yeah. I honestly think, like, Harlan's a hell of a nice he, but I honestly think that he's a fucking crackhead, dude. Because, like, he was telling us that he made $40 an hour at his last job, and he quit to run this hotel for $7.25 an hour. But, and then he said he had to pay rent, too. He lives there. So we just assumed that he lived there for free. And he's like, oh, no, he charges me rent. I make $7.25 an hour, and I got to pay rent on this hotel. And we're like, what? And he was like, yeah, I pay $400 a month. And he's like, after I get my paycheck, I have like $30 left to my name for 2 weeks. And we're like, what the fuck? It was fucking weird, man. Yeah, liver and onions. Who the fuck wants to eat that nasty shit?
He said he's going to pay rent. He said he's not allowed to have any kind of guests there. He can't have friends to come there and all. Mm-hmm. He works like fucking 6 days a week.
Yeah, he said he's been fired like 6 times. His money is going somewhere. Yeah, dude. And then he said, and we're like, how can you live off $7.25 an hour? Like, dude, there's no way in fuck I could live off. There's just no way.
I did that 20 years ago. There's no fucking way, even today. You can't.
Listen, man. $7.25. Remember we sat there with the calculator, Mike, and we were figuring out like how much he makes, and it was like $300 a week. Then you got to computate taxes. It was like bring home a week was like $280. So his paycheck every 2 weeks is like $400. Dude, my goddamn car payment's $700. You know what I mean? I'm like, how the fuck can you? And that's what minimum wage is in Pennsylvania. I don't know what it is in Maryland, Pennsylvania minimum wage is $7.25 an hour, but nobody pays that. And I remember me and Mike were talking about this, and I'm like, why don't he go to the gas station and make $12? Like even Sheet starts you at like 18. So if you if you make $7.25 an hour, that's by your choice. So fuck you.
I think he said that he wasn't allowed to, supposedly by contract, he wasn't allowed to work anywhere else or some shit.
It was
like
a whole fucking bullshit story, man. It was fucking weird. Like we did go out and buy him a pack of Gritties. We did. We felt bad. We went out to see the Eisenhower fucking farm, and we went and got him a pack. Mike's like, let's stop and get him a pack of Gritties before we go to Cashtown. And I'm like, all right. So we stopped and got him a pack of Gritties, and we took them back and gave them to she, and he was very fucking grateful. So then me and Mike went to like, Mike, did we go to Cashtown or Eisenhower? I don't know what the fuck we did. I guess it don't matter.
Yeah, we had just came from Eisenhower, yeah.
So we come back to the fucking telly, and we're sitting outside bullshitting, and me and Mike, our big fat asses, she must have heard our stomachs rumbling because he showed up again, and he's like, so what are you guys doing for dinner? And we're like, yeah, we don't know. We might go to the diner. We might. And we had, now mind you, we had brought a bunch of food to cook. That was our intentions, but they put us outside the goddamn fucking office. But I brought my grill. I don't know. Mike brought charcoal. We brought food. Like we were ready to cook. That was our fucking intentions. Our goal was to fucking cook food. Like we did it last time. We had a blast. Only two dumb motherfuckers barbecuing in 110-degree heat, and we did it. And that was our goal, but Harlan ruined it for us. He's like, yeah, I wouldn't do that. And if he would have kept his fucking mouth shut, he would have ate good for that weekend. Because who's going to get in trouble, him or us? Us. You know, if the fucking Indian would have seen that, why is he going to yell at Harlan? He's going to yell at us. So anyway, we don't know what we're going to do now because you said we can't cook. Well, I didn't say you couldn't cook. I just said
you told us we could cook down by the dumpster.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He wanted us to hang out by this motherfucking dumpster, which was a quarter mile away. And me and Mike are like, we're not fucking sitting next to a stink-ass, diaper-smelling dumpster cooking fucking... I'm not doing it. I'm not fucking doing it. And I'm like, Mike, let's just order. But then Harlan comes around, are you guys going to that new diner? We thought about it. Oh, I could really go for some liver and onions, but I can't afford it. Like, in other words, if you guys go, can you grab me liver and onions? No, bitch. We just bought you cigarettes, fucking goddamn tranny motherfucker. So we ended up ordering fucking cheeseburger subs, which were banging from fucking Tommy's. Bring it to the Boogie Hoogie. Because last time we ordered from Tommy's, we said, we're staying at the Budget Host. And the girl goes, the Boogie Hoogie? And we were like, what? No, the Budget Host. It's literally right outside your fucking door. The Boogie Hoogie. Remember that fucking shit? We got pizza.
Yep.
God damn.
It's like, where you at? Look at your front fucking window.
We're too fat and lazy to come get it. Can you deliver? And you ain't getting no motherfucking tip. Bring it the fuck over, bitch.
Yep.
And they ended up doing that. I remember when we stayed at the fucking Colton, dude. I'm not a person that believes in giving tips unless the service is fucking excellent. This automatic tipping, it's not for me, dude. If I go to a fucking restaurant and the service is fucking incredible, I will give you a huge fucking tip. When I tip, it's fucking huge. It's fucking huge. I'll give you more than the fucking bill if the service is incredible. But this fucking automatic tipping, I'm not doing it. Here's how I look at it. You signed up to be a motherfucking delivery driver. Fuck your tip. Where does it fucking say in the Constitution that I must tip the guy who brings me my food? Fuck you. That's your fucking job. You signed up for the fucking gig. When we went to the fucking Colton, I texted Mike, and I'm like, yo, how far out are you? And Mike's like, I'll be there in 20. I said, bro, I'm ordering pizza. You good? He goes, yeah, I'll be there and then when I get there. So I called motherfucking Papa John's, and I was like, let me get a large pepperoni to this room. And they were like, all right. Bro, it took like 2 motherfucking hours to come to the fucking... So dude rolls up. The pizza was like $16.99. I remember I gave my man $17 fucking dollars, and he just stood there, and I was like, what's up? And he goes, it's $16.99. And I'm like, yeah, here's $17. And he goes, oh. And I'm like, what, you want a tip? You took 2 fucking hours to bring me my pizza. If he was there in 10 minutes, I'd have gave him $40.
Yeah,
fuck that automatic fucking tipping, dude. I don't do it anywhere. I'm not going to fucking start now. But if the service is fucking incredible, you will get well taken care of, dude. You will. I'm a fucking big tipper if the service is fucking incredible. If the service fucking sucks, fuck you.
I remember one time, I can't remember if it was right before I got there or when I was there, you ordered from Pizza Hut. And it was like, what, $50 for what we got?
No, it was $75. We got a large fucking pizza and we got a dozen wings. It was like $70 fucking dollars. And I'm like, fuck. But we had to eat. Yeah, and I didn't tip them either. Fuck them. I was like, bro, I'm not paying $70 fucking dollars for a large pizza and a dozen wings and giving you a tip. Here's your tip. Don't eat yellow snow. Fuck you.
But I will say, like, there's been times we went there, we ate good, like.
No, not there's been times. We eat good every time we go.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the fucking buffet. I remember I yelled at Mike one time, and I don't know if Mike got mad at me or not, but we went to I remember Mike paid. So the one weekend we went down there, like, I bought the hotel, so Mike bought all our food the whole weekend. And we went down there, and we went to this buffet, and Mike paid, and Mike's like, hey, what kind of tip do you usually leave? And I'm like, fucking nothing. It's a buffet. Fuck them. And Mike's like, I'm going to leave like $10. I'm like, the fuck you are, motherfucker. I'll take it. It's a buffet, Mike. We did everything. What are you tipping them for? And he's like, oh, I never thought about it like that. Mike, you're too nice. Well, I'm going to give the fucking China bitch $10. No, the fuck you ain't. Put it in your pocket. And he's like, okay. And he did. Why would you tip at a buffet? What are they doing?
Exactly. I mean, hell, we even went to a fucking buffet here, and
we have such a blast together, man. I'm telling you, we might be boyfriend. We have such a fucking blast together, man. We do the dumbest fucking I'm fucking drunk now, but we go to Gettysburg and just have a fucking blast, dude. The shit we fucking get into. How about the fucking fight? After I fucking piss and fill up my drink, we're gonna tell the fight story from the fucking Colton Thornton Hotel. How about that one, Mike?
Yeah.
I gotta take a piss and fill up my drink. I'll be right the fuck back. Don't start that story without me.
I'm not.
You can kind of get the gist, but wait for me. I'll be right back.
I got you. So I'm gonna leave the fight story to Jeff, but let me say we get there, and I usually pass by the Colton on my way in. And it's a little raggedy motel. It's probably about as raggedy as the budget. And the Indian guy, I forgot what his fucking name was, Shahid or something. He actually owns both motels. He owns the budget and he owns the Colton. And he won't put any money into either of these motels. And even his staff complain about this shit. They're like, dude, fucking rooms are falling apart. We ain't got the proper fucking linen for the shit and all. And well, let me tell you, when I got there, for me, like, it was homely. Anytime you go to Gettysburg, no matter which motel it is, we know it's a shithole, but we make the best of it, and it's always fun. I mean, because for the most part, we just sit out, as I call it, like sit out on the front porch and just sit there. We take our chairs out there, we sit out by the door, and we just have some fucking fun, just sitting there watching the fucking parking lot or bullshit, that kind of thing. But, we get there and I'm filming the room. It's fun. You guys can watch the video. It was just fun. Like, even the fucking bathroom, like, I never had a fucking motel bathroom that I've stayed in that had a window in it. I'm like, oh, this is rare. Never seen a fucking window in the bathroom in a motel. But even the fucking toilet was loose and shit. The fucking, have I seen the movie Vacancy? Yeah, I did see it. You know what? I was actually just thinking about that too. But yeah, I did see Vacancy with what's his name? Luke something. But Luke, what is it? Luke Wilson. But yeah, I'm sitting there filming it, and the room was decent. The bathroom was shit. Like, I was lucky. Okay, we had 2.5 rolls of fucking toilet paper. Had a couple good lights in it. I don't know if I can't remember if he used a fucking shower. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna use a shower because these showers are always fucking raggedy. You could always catch something from that shit. But the toilet rocked. Like, I could stand there and just rock it back and forth with my knee, and you could tell something was definitely up because even by the second night, there was water leaking out from the fucking toilet and shit. And the Wi-Fi. They said Wi-Fi, okay? So we had a Wi-Fi extender outside the room on the overhang. and we were trying to play Phasmo, right? So he had to update Phasmo on his laptop, and it was taking forever. Like even I
Oh,
had
it took
to
like
update
5
it.
hours.
Yeah, and it's right outside the fucking door. So it's like if you wanted a good signal, you had to sit outside. The signal didn't carry you to the fucking room.
Remember, I put my laptop on the door outside to get a signal?
Yeah. It took you like 2 hours to update the fucking game.
Yeah, it did. The fucking Wi-Fi there was a joke. And right outside our door was a fucking router. Be right back.
Yeah.
What's Luke Wilson?
Oh, he was asking me if
Vacancy.
I seen the
That's
movie.
a good movie,
Vacancy,
dude.
yeah.
I think there's 2 or 3 of them. The first one was kicked ass. The rest of them sucked.
Yeah, there's a couple. It's been a long time since I've seen the first one.
All right.
But yeah, I was telling him about the bathroom and all that fucking shit, the leaking toilet.
Oh, yeah, we left it like that. Fuck it.
We
So we get there. That's when I ordered pizza because Mike was running a little bit late. And that's when I texted him and I was like, yo, how far out are you? And he said like 20 minutes. So that's when I ordered Papa John's pizza and it took like 2 fucking hours. Anyway, Mike rolls up. We hugged and kissed, whatever. Mike gave me a hand job. And then we look outside and it's black. It's pitch fucking black. And I'm like, well, maybe we shouldn't go nowhere right now because look what's coming. Remember it, Mike? You remember it rained like a
rained
motherfucker
that whole weekend. Yeah, it did.
We're sitting outside, and here comes this black dude on a bicycle, and he's got his pants like around his knees. His whole fucking ass is hanging out, and me and Mike, we're just laughing like we don't give a fuck. We're just laughing. So the girl. Oh, let me go back to check-in. Let me back up because this is part of the story. So I go to check in, and I remember I got to piss so fucking bad. I'm literally ready to piss my pants. Like, that's how bad I had to piss. I might even have had some leakage. I go in there, and there's some guy. I walk into the lobby, and there's a guy laying on a couch, holding his head, and he's going, oh, no. And I was like, bro, you all right? And he's like, bruh. This dude is fucked up. Well, here, he's an employee, and I don't know that. I don't know that shit. So finally, some girl comes up, and that's her dad laying on the fucking couch. And she's like, oh, are you here to check in? And I'm thinking, no, I just like hanging out in random hotel lobbies, you fucking dumb bitch. So I check in, whatever. I get her hotel key, and I got a fucking piss, dude. So I go into the hotel, I rock a piss. I text Mike, how long are you going to be? And Mike says 20 minutes. I figure, all right, when you get here, I'll have pizza ready. Well, of course, Mike rolls up and there ain't no pizza. It was like 2 hours. Anyway, this black dude rolls through on a bicycle, like a 10-speed type deal or a mountain bike, whatever. And he's got his whole ass, his entire fucking crack is hanging. And me and Mike are like, look at that fucking guy. I got some of this on video. I've uploaded it if you want to check it out. I'm sure you guys have already watched it. But I'm like, bro, look at his whole crack is fucking hanging. And then the girl comes out and she starts yelling at this guy, like, get the fuck. I don't think she called him the N-word at all, but I know he called her a dumb white bitch. Like, they're fucking arguing.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, fuck you, you stupid white honky bitch. And then she's yelling at her dad, who all of a sudden made a miraculous recovery. He's out there yelling at him. And we're the only 2 guests in the motherfucking hotel at this time. The Boogie Hoogie was sold out. That's why we went to the Colton Thornton Hotel.
Yeah.
And they're fucking screaming at each other. And I'm like, Mike, do I call the cops? And Mike's like, fuck no, let's keep watching. And I'm like, all right. Well, I was like, well, if it fucking works its way up here and involves me, I'm calling the cops. And I got the Glock on me, so I'm not worried about like getting robbed. I don't have it on me, but it's in my car under the seat. And I'm thinking, I'm about to go get my fucking gun, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Now, the Colton Thornton Hotel is only, Mike, is it even a mile from the Boogie Hoogie?
It's just a walk up the road. That's all it is. You can walk right up the road and boom, you're there.
I don't even think it's a mile. A tenth of a mile?
It's 200 feet. It's
okay, 200 feet. Okay, thank you. I was going to say, 500 feet, but it's probably 200 feet. Yeah. They're screaming at this fucking black dude and shit. I don't remember anybody dropping the N-bomb. I really honestly don't. I don't think it happened, but he was calling them like white boy, white this, white that, fuck you, cracker ass, honky. Kind of like how Tyree talks to me, but go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, how it started was the father was down there, and he started out by telling him, "Hey, you pull your pants up. Nobody wants
That's
to see you
right.
hanging
That's
out."
right.
And he's like, "Who's going to see me?" It's like, "Well, we got guests, we got family that are staying here." Da da da. So he
That's
was
right.
drunk, and he started going at the father, and then the daughter comes out from her fucking
And they were saying, "Hey, we have guests. We have guests. Pull your fucking pants up." And he's like,
Yeah.
"Fuck you, Whitey."
So we hear that, and I'm thinking it's somebody who's probably joking about getting real loud. But then I see her coming out. She was like, "Oh, you say what? You lay one hand on my dad, you motherfucker!"
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. And we're like, "Oh shit!" We started
Yeah.
fucking watching.
And that's when I said, "Hey, should I call the police?" And Mike's like, "Fuck no, let's just watch."
Yeah,
But,
because I'm like,
we're sitting here watching, dude. If they see us, they might come after us. But I got the Glock.
Yeah.
Fucking, I ain't worried about it. But yeah.
But he was trying to use the race card on her, and he was like, "All these fucking people out here seeing us," and we're sitting there like, "All these people, it's just us."
Yeah, yeah.
We're
the only guests, and we would have been at the Boogie Hoogie, but I don't even know why it was sold out that weekend, Mike. I don't remember why.
I forgot what it was.
We could not get a fucking room. We had to go to the Colton Thornton, and the Colton Thornton, it was the same shithole because it's the same fucking owner. So later on, these two girls who worked there come up to us, and they're telling us, "Hey, we apologize. He's the town fucking drunk. He's banned from everywhere. He's not allowed here. He's not allowed here." And we're like, well, this fucked up our whole shit. Like, y'all fucked up our whole weekend, which we didn't care because we're laughing. But I used it to my advantage. So I wrote a motherfucking email about how, fuck you, I want my money back, and blah, 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 and fuck you, fuck this. This is fucked up. So they were like, so the Indian motherfucker who owns it, what's his name? Vegetable
Sharik or what? I forgot what his name was.
Yeah, he got a weird Indian fucking name. So
Haji or something.
So he writes me back and he's like, "Mr. Heggie, if you want to stay here for some weekend, I give it to you for free." And I'm like, "Oh shit." So I call Mike and I'm like, "Yo, bro, we got a free weekend. When do you want to go?" And Mike's like, "Slap your mama. Let's go this weekend." So I'm like, "Say no more." So I get on there and I book it. Our total is $0. I use our free fucking coupon. So I'm like, "Yo, Mike, we got a free fucking weekend. Let's fucking go." So we go. After all this bullshit, we get down there. I roll up like check-in time's 2. I get there at like 12. I text Mike, "Where the fuck you at?" "I'll be there in a half hour." All right. So I go in, I talk to the Indian guy, and I said, "Hey man, I'm here to check in, room, fucking whatever, Jeff." And he's like, no good. You early. What did he want, Mike? How much money did he want? I forget.
He wanted $20 for an early check-in.
And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not paying you shit." I said, "Our room's free. Why would I?" He goes, "No, but you come early, it's $20. And I'm like, "I'm not paying you nothing. Fuck you, I'll leave." He goes, "Okay, never mind." And he gives me the fucking key and we check in. And then Mike rolls up and I'm like, "This motherfucker wanted $20 because I'm an hour early." God damn, the shit dude, we got to go back. The shit we've went through. Fuck, man. Last time we went, it was freezing ass motherfucking cold. It was nice the first day. That's when Mike shit his pants in the goddamn store. And I thought we were getting kicked out of there. Mike shit his fucking pants, which is on my YouTube.
Yeah, everybody on fucking TikTok was like, "Was that you?" I was like, "No, that was me. I was holding the camera." I was surprised I picked it up because
I was holding. Oh yeah, you were holding the camera. You're right.
I was behind you. We were in the gift shop.
They all fucking blame me.
And you were looking at those flags. Next thing I know, I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, dude, that was a demon fart, dude. But nobody fucking heard it. And then I start filming. I come around the corner, and motherfucking Mike's wearing a goddamn Abe Lincoln hat talking about 7 years ago. And I'm like, "Dude, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing?" And he's like, 7 years ago, Hydro. And I'm like, "Mike, there's people in this store."
I think it was like 2 weeks ago and stuff or something.
Hey, again, it's on my YouTube. Check it out. That fucking video has like 1.5 thousand views, dude. The one of you shitting. Or more than 2K or some shit. The one of the hat has a lot too, dude. Like, what the fuck? The shit we get into down there looking for Funko Pops. Like, Mike, we got to go. Every time we go down there, I'm like, "Yo, Mike, let's go look at Funko Pops. We got to see what the new ones are." And they're always the same fucking ones. But then we start looking like, "Yo, look at this." And we ended up, I got, let me count right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. I got 39 Funko Pops.
That's probably more than me.
How
I
many
still
did
got to
we?
do a video on that shit.
How many did we get at Dimension? I mean, I know we got our badass Michael Myers big ones because we couldn't find those anywhere.
I
But
think that's all we got because we got the big Myers ones. I
got you Reagan Pukin at
Yeah, you got
Dimension
me the Exorcist one.
because you can't find that anywhere.
Yeah, I also got the it's one of those poster back ones for Halloween. It's got the movie poster for Halloween, and it's got a glow in the dark Michael Myers figure.
Well, and
So
the Halloween game we both bought, which was kind of a rip
Yeah, we
off,
both were.
but mine's sealed. Mike opened his because we were trying to figure out how to play it and we're too stupid to figure it out, but mine's still sealed. But the majority of these came from, like, the majority of my Funkos came from fucking Gettysburg. Now, the one badass one that I have is the Michael Myers, but it's a big motherfucker. It's like a fucking foot long.
Yeah, that's the one I got too.
We both got one at Dimension, but see, what were they, like 50?
So they were like 30 or 40 for the big ones.
But
now,
you grabbed the wrong one or some shit.
Yeah, I was going to get the one that had the blood on the knife, and
they wanted like $20 more for that bullshit.
Yeah, just for that little extra addition.
Dimension, it's a fucking badass store, and again, Mike has a whole video uploaded. Check it out. But they are fucking high. I'm not going to say they're ripoffs, but they are high priced. Now, I've found shit like on eBay, and I've went in there and I was like, hey, I found this on eBay for $30 less than what you want. Can you match that? Nope. They won't. They don't give a fuck. So I'm like, well, fuck you. I'll get it off eBay. Why would I pay you $60 when I can get it on eBay for $30 with free shipping? Why would I do that? Yeah. And I've talked to the dude, like the owner, because when you go in there, the owner runs it. The place is fucking beautiful, but every fucking thing we wanted to buy, nobody knew how much it cost. I'm like, hey, how much is this? I don't know. I got to call the owner. Hey, how much is this? I don't know. I got to call the owner. It was fucking weird.
Yeah, it's like, what kind of business is that if you gotta stand there and wait for the owner to message you or call you back and shit, and you're waiting, you're like, dude, I gotta take a shit. How much is it?
Well, and then Mike and Nicole came up and stayed at my house over Christmas, and I said, let's run down the motherfucking goddamn Dimension. Remember I wanted to buy that Sam Loomis doll that I found? And I'm like, bro, this is badass. It was like $400. And I'm like, you're out of your goddamn fucking mind. Yep. Just for me to put it in my... Now, I'm going to change all my streaming shit around so you all can see all this shit. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But probably the next stream that I do, you're going to be able to see all my horror shit. Because I've got so much cool shit. But we went in there, and I wanted to buy this Dr. Sam Loomis fucking... I think it was... Mike, was that a NECA?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, they wanted like $400 for it. And I'm like, you're out of your fucking... Now, Sam Loomis shit is rare if you can't really find it. Even on eBay, it was like $240. I still don't want to pay fucking $240. Like, I may have paid like $100. But I'm thinking, why would I pay that just to fucking put it in with my collection? But I have a badass collection. So does Mike. Like I got the fucking I got the motherfucking goddamn Jamie Lee Curtis Halloween Part 2 in the hospital gown with the blood stains. I got that off eBay. You know, I like the shit, but I'm not gonna fucking overpay for it just to fucking hang it up on my wall. You know, and I'm not gonna resell it. You haven't had any more issues with eBay? I don't sell. I'll never sell again on eBay. eBay fucks the sellers. I haven't had problems buying shit. The only problems I've ever had with eBay is selling shit because people will fuck you up in your asshole.
Oh, they do. I've seen it.
God damn, I'm fucking getting fucking shit fucking faced, man. Thank you, Mike, for joining me tonight, man, and not ruining my YouTube career.
Stuff. Yeah, you don't have to be able to post a video or posting and say, "Oh, he killed my channel. I'm not streaming anymore."
I'm still going to. But every time me and Mike go to Gettysburg, we hype the fuck out of the shit for like 2 weeks prior. Like, yo, man, we got to find Funkos. All we give a fuck about is Funkos and food. Like, yo, Mike, we're going to Gettysburg. Where are we eating at? I don't know. Did you look around Hydro? Yo, we got this place, that place. Let's go to Lee's. All right, let's go feed our fat fucking asses. And then we have such a fucking blast, dude. We have such a fucking good time. It's like, especially
with Lee's. Like, Lee's is a tradition for us. Like, ever since we started going there.
Why do we always get the same table? How does that happen?
We always do. I shit you guys not. It's almost like VIP. We know you. Come here. You know, they put us at the same fucking table.
If you watch my video, we ate at Lee's buffet. Even Mike says this is our table. We get the same table. Charlie knows us. But I'll tell you what, the one time we went down, like I said, 90% of my Funkos have came from Gettysburg. We found a store down there, and we always go to the store that's like right next to the telly. But what was that store we found? Was that the Horse Soldier? What was that store we found that had that whole basement full of Funkos?
Oh, that was it was a little museum.
Yeah.
It was the something Rama. It's like a diorama museum, and it's got like statue of Abe Lincoln in front, and it's got the dioramas from different battlefields and shit, and it's got a gift shop right inside. But if you go off to the side, there's stairs that go down in the basement. It's a
which we didn't know.
Fucking gift shop.
Why we avoided that place for 3 years, I have no clue. But we went down there, and they had all kinds of fucking Funkos that I never even seen. And we got some cool shit in there. I think that's where we bought hoodies too, like them fucking tie-dye hoodies.
Yeah.
But they had badass Funkos down there. I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting this one. I'm getting that one. I'm getting this one. We go in there, with the fucking mentality to spend $20, end up spending buck $2.98. And then I come home like, I got 7 Funkos. What are you, fucking little kid? No, I like, dude. Me and Mike
collect them.
We are horror fucking fanatic. Like, dude, my buddies, bro, they make fun of me. They're like, oh, Heggy collects dolls. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm into horror. But if you look at my dolls, they're all horror. Except for, remember the one that we both had to have, Mike? If I can find it. We both had to have it was the Blockbuster Funko. We both had to have that.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, because you got one and I got one. Yeah.
They only had 2 and we grabbed them. And then oh shit. Like I got Ozarks. I got Reagan Pukin. I had to get Mike because it was a fucking limited edition. And Mike got a kid on the way. He ain't made a fucking money. And we went to Dimension and I'm like, let me get that for my boy. And Mike's like, oh, you're getting me that? And I was like, yeah, Reagan Pukin. I got one for myself. That one was behind the counter. He had all the cool shit behind the counter. Look at that. That thing is badass, dude. She got puke coming out of her fucking mouth and shit. Exorcist is the #1 scariest movie ever made, according to everybody. To me, no.
Yeah.
But Exorcist is rated everywhere, the #1 horror movie in the fucking world. That's why I was like, Mike, I'll get that for you.
Thanks, Anukio, man.
What do you say? Congrats on...
Yeah. The baby will be here in about 10 weeks. Yep. About 8 or 9 weeks the hospital's calling us. So
little Jeff Freena will be here in 10 weeks. And I'm very happy and proud. I'm very, very honored, happy, and proud to say that I am the Godfather. And I'm very honored, happy, and proud to say that. And it brings tears to my eyes. I ain't gonna cry on stream. It brings tears to my eyes. I don't know if I
told you guys, but I made Jeff the honorary Godfather. Even Nicole agrees because Jeff's always been a really good friend. Like out of all the friends that I had over the years and shit, Jeff's the realest. You've donated fucking money to me through PayPal. I didn't even fucking ask. You say, hey, here you go, man.
But dude, everything I've done for you, you've done for me. That's what friends do, dude. And we're not going to dwell over bullshit. I just know that you ain't made a fucking money, whatever, and you need help with some shit. Holler at your boy, which Mike has never asked me for jack shit, but I do have two baskets of bullshit here for him, which he's supposed to come get eventually. So I'm just saying, dude, I'm very humbled and honored that you chose me to do that. I don't want no goddamn motherfucking kids, but something happens to you and your wife, dude, I will take care of her as my own. Trust and believe.
There you go.
Trust and believe. You know what I forgot was, dude, remember I got the zombie Bart that I was looking for 2 fucking years and we found it?
Oh, yeah, I remember you said that, yeah.
I was like, the one Funko I wanted was the zombie motherfucking Bart. I think I found it for like $14. But we've had, I don't know, man. I just can't believe, 10 years ago, me and Mike had our differences because people spread lies, people spread bullshit, but Mike's a good dude and we became best friends over the fucking years and Gettysburg brothers, and that's what we do. We go to Gettysburg, act like retards, feed our fat asses, climb up hills, have breathing problems, but we do it. That's what we do, man.
Yeah, I tell you guys in the chat, 10 years, there's been a lot of shit that's happened. We've come from fucking Hubbard and Shrek and all that fucking drama shit to now it's like, you know what? The Hydro is the godfather of my daughter who will be here soon. So a lot's changed, we're adults. We're grown ass fucking adults. Yeah.
And I feel like if I have a problem, dude, I'm gonna throw it at you. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Like
it's
when
like,
you
why do you
like,
want to spend your life?
when you tried to touch my ding ding at the Colton Thornton Hotel, I said, Mike, don't do it again.
Yeah. And it's like, why would grown ass adults want to spend their time fighting online for 10 fucking years, you know? Like,
and we're an hour and a half apart, man.
Exactly.
Remember when we were looking at Funkos and I was like, so I'm looking at them right now and I'm like, man, I don't know if I have this one. Because remember I was trying to get all the Chucky dolls, dude? And you were like, fuck it, get them all. Well, I got Chucky, old Chucky. I can't read the bottom one, but Chucky in a wheelchair or something. When was Chucky in a goddamn fucking wheelchair?
That might have been the show or something. I don't know.
Dude, I'm looking at all my shit, dude. I don't know if you guys ever watched motherfucking goddamn Ozarks. Ozarks was my favorite show ever next to Sopranos and Breaking Bad. I have all the Ozarks characters. Goddamn. I think the first Funko I bought was Michael Myers Halloween 01. Because I remember we were in the store and Mike's like, I don't have that one. I'm like, bro, get it. 01. Get it. Yep. Where the fuck? Yeah, there it is. 01.
Do you have any Five Belows up there?
We did, but it closed. We had a Five Below next to fuck. What was that store? The other store that closed, International Exports or something like that, or fuck. What was it called? God damn, I can't think of it off the top of my head. I don't know. They sold like goddamn cheap junk. It was called I don't know. I can't think of it. We had one, Mike, but it's gone. It's gone.
But yeah, because the Five Below we got here, and their Funkos, it's like fucking Walmart rejects that nobody wants. But the different figures that they got, and I think all Five Belows have them. They're not Funkos, but they're still little collectible pops. I'm gonna show them in a video that I'm prepping.
Oh, did you ever go back and grab me that one I wanted, motherfucker? You're supposed to do that.
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go check that out tomorrow.
That's gone, dude. I know that's gone.
Yeah, I'll check to make sure it is.
Mike made a video out. Mike goes out thrifting and made a fucking video, and there was a Breaking Bad one in there, and I was like, dude, get me that. And he's like, obviously, I'm already home because the video's up. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Go back and get me that. I forgot about that, dude. It was Heisenberg. It was goddamn Heisenberg, which is like $95 on eBay. I don't know. Man, I wish you would have fucking grabbed that.
I think it was only 14 there, I think.
Why the fuck did you not have the... Why did you not have the trust and believe common sense to grab that motherfucker? A lot of times you look at them and you don't think of that. But then you get home like, fuck, I should have grabbed that.
Oh.
Some of these fucking Funkos are expensive, man. Like, they're fucking crazy.
They are. They can be. But even like the ones that I'm gonna have in the video, Nicole's been buying me them, you know, because she gets me things here and there, and I got like 3 or 4 different Chucky variations of these pops.
That's what I'm saying. I have like 7 of them.
Yeah, and it's like they're not even Funko Pops; they're like just like cheap brand pops or whatever, and it just says like Good Guy doll or something on it, and it's like different Chuckies.
That's what I'm looking at now. I have Good Guy Chucky glows in the dark, old Chucky, new Chucky, Chucky in a wheelchair. And then I have Chucky and his girlfriend, which is who's that bitch? Jennifer Tilly.
Tiffany.
Yeah. Like, I look at some of these like, God damn, some of these motherfuckers, I don't remember buying. But then I look at Mike's videos and I'm like, God damn, I need that one. Where the hell did you get that at? And he don't even fucking remember. Oh, and then remember we found Post Malone at the fucking Gettysburg? I'm like, I gotta grab that.
Yeah.
And then the Blockbuster one. Oh, and I have Tony Soprano. Oh, and then we have custom Funkos of ourselves. I have a Jeff Higgy Funko, and he has a Mike Shy Funko.
Yep.
Exorcist, Reagan puking. Oh, there's another Chucky over there. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta get them in order and fucking fuck my ass. Fuck, man. I'm fucking drunk now. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Gettysburg, man, we have such a fucking blast.
Yeah, this is so many memories. That's why, like, whenever I go, I've always been that kind of person where I would like to film because I like to capture memories. You know, like photos capture memories, but they're memories that you can share. But I feel like a video can show a lot more.
We make good contents. I mean, we don't have a lot of viewers and a lot of subscribers, but we make good contents. Like, I uploaded a cooking video today, which kicked ass, and it probably ain't gonna get no fucking views, but I don't give a fuck, dude. Yeah. Okay, so I uploaded it fucking 2 hours ago. It has 17 views and 5 likes. Whatever.
Shit, there you go.
You know, whatever, dude. I don't care about none of that. Like, I'm not out to make money off of YouTube, dude. It's fun to me. I like making contents. Why do I say
That's what I do.
contents? Because Hubbard made a fucking video, and he goes, "I'm gonna upload a lot of contents." That's what he said, contents. Now he meant continents, but he said contents. And first of all, continents. He's trying to say content, and he said continents, and then he said goddamn cocktails.
Seriously think you're gayer than a $2 bill.
You know, and I'm not trying to cut up on Hubbard, but goddamn, do you still have, let me tell you something, Anukio. I have every single video I've ever made. I have them all on a hard drive, and I'm sitting here contemplating about uploading them. Like I explained last time, the problem is a lot of people have stolen my videos. I don't want to get copyright strikes for uploading my own shit. You know, and that's another thing too. I've been seeing that fucking retard Dave 25 and that retard Kamisha talking about me striking Dave and striking. I don't strike anybody. I've never struck anybody. So apparently Dave retard uploaded a video of mine. You want to steal my content? That's fine. You want to steal my name? I don't give a fuck, dude. Everyone knows you're not me. YouTube, if you're not a fucking retard, you already know. YouTube has an automated system where they automatically strike. I don't strike anybody. YouTube struck a video. He uploaded one of my videos and YouTube struck it. I didn't fucking strike it. I don't give a fuck. If your fucking fan base of 9 people wants to fucking see my shit, that's fine. I don't understand. I will never understand the concept of stealing people's videos. That's why I used to always get pissed at Viral. That's all Viral guy does. He uploads everyone else's videos. And then he acts like he's a big YouTuber. Like he put on here one time. So if you guys watch that guy called My House is Dirty, the videos are funny as fuck. Viral steals all his fucking videos and uploads them. And then he tweeted out one day like, "Hey, no videos today. I'm sorry, guys." He hasn't uploaded. Like, bro, why are you apologizing because some other dude didn't upload? Why don't you just make your own contents? I don't get the whole hype about stealing people's shit. I don't do it. I've never done it. Mike don't do it. Upload your own shit. I don't understand why you want to try to base your shit off someone else. And if you're gaining subscribers from uploading my shit, go ahead and do it. Because eventually they're going to be like, well, let me see the original and what else he has. And they're going to come to me anyway. So I just don't get the whole fucking uploading other people's shit. But if you go to your YouTube fucking studio, it'll tell you, hey, these people have uploaded your videos. We've struck them. It's automatic, you fucking dumb fucking retard fucks. It's automatic. Anyway.
Oh, I just checked it out, Jenna. That is pretty badass. It's a Michael Myers ceramic coffee mug and coaster set. $14 on Amazon. Nice.
Oh, dude, give me a credit card with no limit. There's so much fucking cool shit on there, man.
I know.
But anyway, I'm going to fucking get out of here because I'm fucking getting drunk. But I had a fucking blast reminiscing Gettysburg. And I want to thank Mike, as always, for joining me and not ruining my YouTube career like he tries to do. We'll probably be live. I don't know. You want to stream tomorrow maybe if we ain't got nothing to do?
I'll let you know if unless something comes up.
Ain't no big deal. We might stream tomorrow. If not, definitely next week. But I'm going to get out of here because I got some shit I got to handle. I actually just got me a Blackstone grill, and I got to fucking season that thing yet and hook it up. So I'm going to get out of here. But Mike, thanks a lot for coming in, man. Thank you, everybody, coming in, checking this out. Appreciate it. And Mike, I'll check you out when I see you, man. I'll catch up with you.
All right. Catch you all later.
Thanks, guys.